eyebrow.
I'll
Right.
come
I
up with a
normally don't
number of
debate
sources.
anecdotal shit.
Yeah, I'll come up with a number of sources to prove that the conservative Republican Party is fundamentally racist.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, you
Kenny,
want to do that one? You want to try that one with me?
Kenny,
So
I do
Leandre,
wish
can
you the
I ask
best
you
in your
something really
Got
educational
quick?
journey.
him. Yeah.
Kenny,
Leandre, can I ask you?
Kenny, you
Can I
didn't
ask you
grab
something
him.
really quick?
Yes, ma'am.
He's trolling. He's
Want to try
Do
that
trolling.
one
you
with me?
see how you are currently going back and forth with Kenny trying to come to a decision on what your debate topic could or would be?
Stop mentioning my name. We had
And
an
and when
agreement.
you're
Don't talk
saying
to me.
no, would you consider yourself to be running from him?
Yeah, no, there's no running going on here. It's just
There's no running.
it's not.
Okay, so you can actually turn down a debate topic and not be running from somebody, right?
Would you like to
Yeah,
debate that
yeah, especially
topic?
when it's dumb stuff like
Okay.
that.
To be a
Especially when it's
black
based on your belief that
conservative
they
in
don't know what they're talking about.
2025,
Yeah,
you are a
and you know all the
Okay.
suspect.
time
That's
I'll hear somebody say something
okay.
so dumb and it would just be a waste of
Would you
time.
like to debate
Okay,
that
thank
topic?
you. That's what
We
I wanted to ask you
I
earlier when I
guess
kept being
not.
interrupted. But go
I
ahead.
tried. Well, back to Bibles and bourbons then. Fuck it.
okay. Well, if anyone else wants to have a political discussion and you don't have any problems,
No one
like
in
I don't
here
know,
wants to talk
maybe
politics.
you
That's
know
why I'm
enough,
ready to
maybe you
cook
know
you.
enough about it that you can
You the
actually
only
you
easy
can do so without
victim.
me having
That's
to
why I want
explain
to cook
basic things.
you. Like I cooked you on the tariff conversation. When we were
Yeah,
talking
you
about
did.
economists, you remember? And you got
Yeah,
hung up on
yeah,
Noam
yeah,
Chomsky.
yeah, yeah. You mean when you said economists like Noam Chomsky,
Respect
the
his
linguist,
economistic mind, right? But
economistic?
then I brought up Hank Paulson, I brought up Ben Bernanke, and I brought up Tim Geithner, all who have written pieces recently condemning the tariffs. I brought them up too. But
Yeah.
clearly your mind wasn't qualified to have a conversation on that topic, right?
Sure. Kenny, if that's the way you remember that, then
Because
more
you
power.
wanted to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Except
see how
for
somebody can
I'm
change
not
their.
only intelligent, I'm a gangster too,
You see how
nigga.
people do that? They
Right.
change
So I'm gonna give
things
you
according to
Kenny, I
what
don't know
they
that
what
anyone's
they
ever
think is
I'm
called you
gonna
going
give
on.
you
intelligent.
actual facts. And then I'm gonna
Kenny, I don't know that
drag my
anyone's ever
big
called you
dick all over
intelligent,
the
bro. Let's be
topic,
honest
nigga.
about that.
Pause. Yeah.
Kenny,
I'm not
outside of your
only
mom, whoever
smart,
told you you're
I'm a
intelligent?
gangster
Who?
too. And I'm successful. And I'm also golfing at an 80
Kenny,
score.
I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
this right now. That whole
Let's do
successful
it.
shit and all that other shit.
Mind your business, TJ.
No,
Don't help him,
don't fucking
please.
tell me to mind my business.
Please. I said it respectfully. You could tell me mind my business. I'm just saying respectfully, let this
I'm just
part
saying that
happen.
shit ain't gonna go nowhere with him. That whole successful talk. Like, what does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with the fact that I'm looking at buying. Yo, I'm trying to buy a plane. You think I'm playing? Like all jokes aside, I'm trying to buy a Cessna because I'm
Who
about
cares?
to get my pilot license. That's neither here nor there, right?
Nobody does. What that got to do
Who
with
cares?
debates?
Nobody cares about
Yeah,
that.
that's why I said that's neither here nor there. So, what about the topic that you can't be a self-respecting black man and be a Republican conservative in 2025? Are you willing to debate that?
No, you don't know enough about politics to have this discussion.
I bet.
Yeah,
I know
why
Charlie Kirk
you
didn't
thought
give a fuck about you.
it's
I
why
know
you
if
thought the
Charlie
linguist
Kirk
Noam
walked on a
Chomsky is an
plane and
economist.
saw you flying that plane, he would automatically assume you were unqualified. Why? Because you're a nigga.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I know enough to debate that topic.
Did you
Absolutely.
say out loud, out of your grown mouth, that Noam Chomsky was an economist?
I said
The well-known linguist.
he's written on economics.
No. You said economists like Noam Chomsky.
Some people do
Nobody
consider
would
him an
consider Noam
economist.
Chomsky nobody would consider
Some
Noam
people
Chomsky an
do
economist.
consider him an economist.
By no definition of economist is Noam
So
Chomsky an
what
economist.
defines economists for you?
Well, so we already went over this, and it's going to be an education in economics by and large, especially in this century. He's not an economist; he's a linguist. He's a well-known linguist who called out all the time.
Economics, are you talking a specific degree?
Yes, like an economics degree. Just
So
like to be a linguist.
So you're saying only someone with an economics degree is an economist. So you wouldn't consider Karl Marx an economist.
Okay, so we already went over all of this.
Got
and
him.
It's already explained to you. So
got him.
So no, you don't have me anything. You don't know what you're talking about. Again, you tried to say Noam Chomsky was an economist and he's a linguist. The man has no education in economics whatsoever. He opines on political and economic things. And I told you, it's an inappropriate authority.
And
you thought he was an economist.
To be an economist, you have to have an economic degree. So you are saying you don't consider Karl Marx an economist.
Great. We already went over this.
Let's see how far that conversation goes with people.
So we already went over this. We literally went over all this already. The problem
he's rehashing his little beef.
Yeah, but the problem is that again, he literally he was mad because he said economists, respected economists like Noam Chomsky, and I said
Correct.
immediately after Noam Chomsky is a linguist. He's not an economist. He has no education in economics whatsoever. And then somebody came off his mic trying to support him and try to say, oh, well, no, Noam Chomsky, because he's a linguist, that means an expert in language. That means he's going to know all about economics. I'm like, nigga, no. And there is a bait and switch of terminology. So again, like these niggas, they don't know what they're talking about. That's why he needs to stick to the rivers and lakes that he's used to.
So one of
This
the
ain't
books
that.
that Noam Chomsky wrote is called Manufacturing Consent. I've actually read that book. I'm a
I'm sorry
learned
to hear
nigga.
that.
I'm one of them reading niggas, right? That book deals with economy. So you made the dumbass comment, right? Because you have you suffer from stage 4 comatose, right? You believe that the only way you can be an economist, right, is if a white man gives you a degree, right? So now you've removed people like great economic minds. You've now removed them from the conversation of
Yes, I
economists.
have.
I don't.
Yes, I have.
But what I did do was I met you where you were. I gave you 3
You didn't meet me
noted
where I am.
economists.
I'm too
I
many
gave
levels
you
above
Tim
you for you to come
Geithner.
here.
I gave you
Kenny,
Hank Paulson, and I
I'm
gave
way
you
too
Ben
far above you for you to
Bernanke.
be on
And
my
you
level.
keep running from
Yeah,
that.
and you
I
kept
gave you
saying their
3
names. You
noted
kept saying their
economists.
names and then
All
saying
3
nothing
of
about what
them
it is that
have
they've said.
recently written articles saying that the tariffs are going to be a nightmare for the
So
U.S. economy.
so anyhow,
Yeah, I know. Anyhow, keep
as
running
the actual
because you
conversation
ran
went,
from them.
you kept saying names and then saying nothing about the people.
And
You're
you
just
said
saying you
I'm
asked
sorry, what?
about
I'm
tariffs
sorry,
in
who?
general,
I'm sorry,
not
who I'm
Trump tariffs.
listening
You
to?
asked about tariffs. You asked were there any
Notable economists.
no, you didn't
No
say notable economists. You
respected
said no economists
economists.
on the planet.
No one on the level of Alan
Yeah,
Greenspan
see,
of an
yeah, see,
economist.
and then this
I'm
is what
sure you
you're
could
doing.
get some
You started out by
goofy
saying no
that got an
economists.
economic degree
You
that will
started out
go
by saying
along
no
with the
economists, and
program
then
and
switched
agree.
to trying to
I
say, "Oh, I
said
mean
no
notable economists,"
notable,
and then when I named you
respected
some of the most
economist or
renowned,
scholar.
exactly,
And who was
and
the
then you use all
economist you
sorts
gave
of
me?
very arbitrary terms.
And who was the economist you gave me?
So I gave you several of them.
No, you gave me
A list.
one.
No,
And he was a goofy name that no one had ever heard of.
I posted. No,
He's
listen,
never been the
you're
Secretary of the
even in this
Treasury.
field.
He's
You're
never
listen,
been the
you're
chairman of
not
the
even in the
Fed.
field to be
I
saying
gave you
who's goofy and who's
chairman of the Fed,
What do you
and
know
I
about
gave
this?
you
Nothing.
Secretary
You know absolutely
of the
nothing about this
Treasury.
topic.
What are you talking about, goofball? I said find somebody on their level, right?
Yeah, okay.
That really determines economic policy. And
Yeah,
find an economist on their level that is pro-tariffs. You will
sure you
not.
do.
You can't find
You
one.
see how you just did a bait
Well,
and
I
switch again?
just
You're
said
now
it
saying pro
now.
tariffs.
If you're
You're now
gonna
saying pro
lie,
tariffs.
I
You're
did
now
say
saying
that
pro
then.
tariffs
That
again.
was my argument then. Find me
So now I want you to hear what
one
you're saying your argument is.
economist that is pro-tariffs on the level of actually holding a political position, like chairman of the Fed, like
Yeah, this
secretary
is
of the Treasury. Find me
becoming a
one.
very arbitrary.
One. You can't.
Okay, cool. So you're gonna shut
Checkmate.
up and listen to a response now?
Checkmate.
Yeah, you're gonna listen to a response now? You keep saying checkmate, but you don't actually want to listen to a response. You don't
You're
actually
not
want
going
to
to
be checked on stuff
respond.
because you're an
You're not
uneducated
going to
nigga.
give me a single
I am.
economist
I am.
on the level of Alan
Can you
Greenspan. You
please
are
be
not
quiet?
going to respond.
Can you please be quiet?
No.
I didn't think
Nah, go
so.
ahead, crack
You
up.
don't
Go
actually
ahead.
want to hear an
I'll
answer.
let you go.
So anyway, just to bring everybody up to speed again, he started out saying no economist on the
Now you
planet
want to go
support.
back to
He's
Noam
going again.
Chomsky. You're
Why you keep
not
talking? Why you
responding.
keep talking?
That's
Why do
not
you keep talking?
responding. We're
Well, I
not
am
dealing with
responding.
Noam
I want to
Chomsky
clarify because
anymore.
you have jumped all
You
around.
wanted me to give
I'm
you.
clarifying what just happened
You
in this
wanted me
conversation.
to
Can
give
you stop
you an
talking? Why
economist.
are you talking
I
again?
gave you 4 now. I
Can you stop
gave you
talking?
4 people with economics degrees. 4.
Can you
Please
stop
don't
talking?
bring up Noam Chomsky again. You may
Actually,
continue.
some of the people you listed don't actually have an econ degree. But anyway, they're not chairman of the Fed. But you don't know that because you actually don't know anything about the people you're talking about. You're
All
not
that would
informed on
do, all
politics.
that would do point wrong that you don't have to have a degree in economics to be an economist,
No,
dickhead.
because you're calling them
You
an
see how I
economist. It
got
doesn't
you
make them an
completely
economist.
boxed in? You
You
see how I
calling
got
someone
you
an
completely
economist.
boxed in?
Yep. It amazes
You
me
see
that
how
you
you're
think that.
completely boxed in?
Does the term delusions of grandeur mean
Completely
anything to you?
blocked in. It's
You wouldn't
crazy.
consider so wait, which one of them don't have an economics
Well, you
degree?
should know
And
that
let's
because you're the
break
one
that down.
referencing them. You
Let's
don't
break
know enough
that
about the
down.
people you're talking about. Anyway,
I'm just simply saying they're economists.
so anyway,
That's it.
anyway,
That's it.
let me know
Notable
when I can
economists.
actually respond.
You want to talk about
Let me know when I
Muhammad
can
El
respond.
Arian? Do you know who Muhammad El Arian is?
Can you let
Do
me
you know who
finish?
that is?
You don't want to let me
Wait, do you
finish.
know who Muhammad
Everyone
El
sees what you're
Arian
doing.
is? And then I'll let you finish.
Everyone sees what you're doing.
Well, take a couple more minutes to Google it, but I'm gonna help you out.
I don't need to Google anything.
Muhammad El is the kind of number one guy over at Pimco. They
That
manage
nigga
pretty
right
much
there is
all the
crazy.
money in the world,
I don't need to
right?
Google anything. So let me know when I can respond.
I think you do.
Let me know when I can respond.
Are you gonna respond to the question?
Let me know when I can
This
respond.
Are you
motherfucking
gonna
nigga, bro.
respond to the question?
Let me know when I can respond.
That's what all I want to know.
I have studio stuff
If
to
you're
get to you.
not
So
gonna
let me know when I can
respond
respond.
to the question, then
Let me
no,
know when I
you
can
can't
respond.
respond, little nigga.
And let me respond. Everyone sees what you're doing.
Pack you all the way up. If you're not gonna
Yeah, that
respond to the
happens.
question, come on, my nigga, be lion-hearted. I done seen you debate. You get loud. Don't play
Well,
pussy with
Leandre,
me.
this isn't going anywhere. Can I ask you a question, Leandre?
Yeah, ask away.
If there was a situation that was going on and there was one person saying one thing and another person saying the other, and one person posted their evidence about what went on and the other person says that they have evidence about what went on, but they refuse to post it, who do you think has something
Man, don't
to
nobody give a
hide?
fuck about that shit no more, man.
Well, I would think that whoever's not posting whatever receipts that they have, I think post the receipts. If you got it, you got it.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know. I was just
Okay.
curious.
No, you don't think that.
Leandre,
Leandre,
if
you don't
somebody
even think
tell
that. You do not even, because you won't do it. You won't do it.
if somebody tell you you
I
got
just asked the
24
question.
hours to post the footage and you better have this
No, I didn't. There's a really big dog in front of my house, and
you didn't
I don't know
demand
who
me
it
to
is.
post. Do you didn't demand me to post that footage?
I did demand you to post it, but I didn't. I
Okay.
said you should be able to
So
get that by tomorrow, right?
if
If you saying that you got
somebody
something and
demand
you
you to
don't have it
post
right
something,
now, you should be
you
able to
gonna
get it by
post something on
tomorrow,
somebody's
right?
demand?
Would you consider Lloyd blank
Even
fine
though, y'all, this shit
I
an
don't
crazy.
give a fuck
economist?
what he'll do. Guess what? Guess what, bitch? You got me
Who's this
fucked
damn
up.
dog?
Don't nobody demand me to do nothing. And at the
If
end
you
of the
do
day,
stuff,
there was
then
too many eyewitnesses that was on that call that repeated everything that happened
You have to
from
Google faster
that
than that, my
situation, from
friend.
the first situation. So there's no need.
man,
There's no need for no evidence
there's
because
too many
everybody
eyewitnesses.
told you
Would
that
you
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 was
believe
have
the
to
losing,
people who are
Google
and that didn't
faster than
directly
that
happen.
connected
to
to the
have the
person?
So at the
conversation
And
end
with
of
that,
the
me,
day,
my
do you
you
think
can
that
friend.
the people who are
decide.
She should have
directly
known
You
that
connected
he
can
to
was
her
working.
decide
He's
when I
working
get
and
on
to
have
something
special
text.
else.
interests would be more
That's
inclined
what
to
it
lie
is.
for her
That's all it is at this point. Bitch, we
or
getting them
say
up.
that they don't know something?
I'm
We
serving roast
getting them
corn.
up.
Does anybody want a slice?
Yeah, in 4 weeks.
I have another question, Leandre. Do you mind?
No, what's up?
All right, so let's say that you had a friend. Let's say it's me, right? And then I take you to one of my other friends' house, and then when we get there, you and one of the friends in the house start to have a little bit of an argument, right? And then y'all get into a fight. You and my other friend, y'all get into a fight, right?
Mhm.
And then that ends and it's over with. And then the very next day, we say, hey, I say, Leandre, you know what? Let's go to my other friend's house. And then when we get over there to the other friend's house, you come in and you say, hey, hello, everybody. It's time to go. Thanks for being nice to me. Everything was cool. I really, really enjoyed myself here. I appreciate y'all. And then all of a sudden, a bunch of people start coming out of random rooms and start fighting you, right? Because they are friends with the
Oh
person
my
that you
goodness.
fought the
We
day
don't want
before,
to hear this
right?
bullshit.
And so then imagine this. Some random fucking person comes out of a back room and walks up to you and is like, hey, you know that person that you had a fight with yesterday? They're in the back and they're ready to fight again. Do you want to do it? What are you going to do, Leandre? What are you going to say? How would you feel in this situation?
I'm running that fade again. Fuck everything. Fuck everything that's being said.
I'm a little violent. I'm probably gonna go get the fade, but I'm also fight. Yeah, but I also yeah. I'm probably gonna go get the fade. But I mean, you know.
What are the
You gotta keep running that bitch. Fuck you mean? Talking about come out the other room. Bitch, yeah, we about to fight again, how ass nigga.
So literally, so y'all serious? And so y'all got somebody that got somebody got y'all. It's 1,000 fucking people in the house,
Yeah,
and y'all
bitch, we gonna
getting
fight them all.
like,
We ain't scared of
imagine
nobody.
this,
That's you that's
imagine this,
scary, bitch.
imagine
Fuck
this,
out of here. We don't
imagine
care.
this.
We tired of
Hold
hearing
on,
you,
because
girl.
first of all,
Nobody care
no,
about this shit no more. Like, shut up.
wait. So then
God
that
damn.
person says, Hey, fuck you, fuck her, and then and hey, all the rest of y'all, fuck y'all, and then they start going one by one. And hey, bitch, come here. Hey, bitch, come here. Hey, bitch, come here, and
Well,
start
you
picking
need
each of them little
to
hoes off one by one. And now all them bitches, and then get to the motherfucker, and then now she's saying, I don't want to fight you because I wanted to fight you the other day when my niggas had you tied up.
Oh yeah, no.
What was
Yeah, no. It's gonna be up every time I see that person
No,
too.
no
So yeah, you know,
bullshit.
exactly? And it's up every single time I see that person.
it's
But
up
for
every
some
time.
reason,
Bitch, I would just
they
move.
don't seem to
You know you can
understand that.
move, right?
They
If you're in
don't
a
seem
house
to
with all these
understand
people and they
that.
don't like you, you know you can move, right?
These people don't
Right?
I
seem
don't
to
think in the
understand
analogy they
that.
live
Get the
there.
fuck
Well, she
on.
talking about honey right
I
now.
don't think in the analogy the people live there.
And so
She's
Niggas
talking
just
about
ain't
y'all
fuck her
situation,
attention
y'all
enough.
back
it's
and
a
forth that y'all had.
hypothetical
Ain't nobody
situation.
said
It's
that
a
in
Hold
the
on, let me get back
hypothetical.
to Miguel.
It's a
Both
Hey, yo,
of the
hypothetical
Miguel.
story is
situation.
Leandre. Take her back
She's
to
talking
whatever
about
house
her
y'all
getting
was in
into it with
before
you
this
and
and leave her
Tiffany and
Situation.
there.
them.
Nobody
Okay,
And
so
cares.
she said Tiffany and them was
so now,
jumping
hey,
in.
let me ask you a further question. Would you have any reason to
And she
believe
said it's up with you
anything
every time she
positive is
see
going to
you.
come from that person who attacked you in the first place and sent all the goons for you? Would you trust anything that they have to do or say with you?
Yeah, you
Probably
got
not.
to.
I
You
mean,
got to
on
keep
some
your
street
enemies
stuff,
closer
probably
Probably
than
not
not.
a
your friends.
motherfucking thing.
You got to keep
Okay,
your
Leandre,
so
enemies closer than
that's
your
all I'm
Here's the
friends.
saying.
You
problem.
got
though.
to keep
That's
your
all
Here's
I'm
enemies
the
closer
saying.
problem.
than your friends.
So this
Here's
is
the
a
problem.
hypothetical situation.
So
Y'all are the ones
that
naming people that has
hypothetical
not
is
been named on this
wrong.
motherfucking
You
call.
need to tell him the
I'm asking a
situation at
hypothetical
hand
question. I'm
because
asking a hypothetical.
no,
I gave a
that's
situation.
foolishness. That's
I gave a
foolishness.
situation.
Yeah, that's
I gave
foolishness
a
because
situation.
it was a situation on the phone with me and Tiffany, and it wasn't a situation. We was having a
What
conversation in
shit
the
to do
family
with
zone.
Tiffany?
No, you tell him what
you
happened.
quiet while
Because
Ivory
you
is
going
talking.
on
Like,
right,
Jesus.
right. People let
This
you talk,
literally,
but
this
you
don't
like
have
to
nothing to do with her and
misguide
Tiffany.
you like to
This
misguide
don't have anything to do
conversations,
with this.
and you
This don't have
are
nothing
so
to do with that.
deceitful, and yeah,
This
you're
don't have,
compulsive liar. Stop it.
no. The person who's hiding evidence is
Hold
the one
on.
who's being deceitful.
Like I said,
The person in the hypothetical situation who was hiding evidence is the one who is being
who's hiding
deceitful.
evidence? Who's hiding
hiding
evidence?
evidence or not
Because
telling
your
somebody's
child is
information
not
is
on this
hiding evidence
call.
or
A
somebody not
person ain't gonna
telling
even
you the
man, they can do a
source.
damn
I'm
thing
just
completely
asking a
on me.
hypothetical. All I did was ask a hypothetical question. All I did was ask hypothetical questions and gave hypothetical situations. That's all that other shit is y'all fucking business.
Now
Fuck
you
y'all.
trying to make it
Fuck
like
y'all
them
hoes.
girls lied on you.
Fuck
You trying
y'all
to paint the
hoes.
picture
Fuck y'all
like
hoes.
Tiff and Drea
Fuck y'all
lied on
hoes.
you
Fuck
because they
y'all
was
hoes.
added to that conversation.
I didn't
What
say that
happened
nobody.
when
I didn't say shit
everybody
about
stop
nobody
it?
lying. I didn't say none of the shit
Sister
that y'all
lied,
saying. None of the shit that y'all saying
sister
has
lied.
anything to do.
Other people
None
that
of the
was
shit that
in
y'all saying
that
got shit
group
to do with nothing I
wasn't
said.
on that call in the
None
phantom
of
zone,
the shit
right?
that y'all are saying
Neo
has
wasn't
anything
on
to
the
do with
call at the
anything I
time.
said.
When Neo got on
Anything.
the call, she kept cutting him off saying that he was lying about what happened. So what they did was
All
they
you gotta
added
do is
other
post a
people,
recording, baby.
Tiffany. They added
All you gotta do is post a recording.
and
All you gotta do is post a
Tiffany
recording.
and
I just wanted to
TJ
ask
to
the
the
person who
group
was being
because they
objective.
was
I
on the
wasn't allowed
call,
to talk
right?
to anybody
Then
else.
she shut the fuck
I,
up. That's what she
I
do. She don't like the
wasn't allowed
truth
to
to
talk
come
to
out.
anybody else.
She
Cause
don't
what you
like the truth to
no,
come
if
out.
you
She
want the truth
likes
to
to
come out, if
control the
you
truth.
value the
We
truth,
let your ugly
if
bald
you
head
know what you
ass
could
talk.
do,
Now shut the fuck up.
yeah,
Can't
let's not
stand
do
your little
that.
dusty ass.
Let's not,
Dusty ass
cause you a
bitch.
fucking hater,
What's
you
the
old
best
ass
filter
bag of
on your
Lungs, you built bitch.
face, Shit. Bitch walking
You
around
big
with motherfucking
old woman,
parasites
you
in her
wish
face. Get
you
them parasites out
you
your
old
face,
washed
hoe.
up ass
That's
bitch.
what
Shut
you
your
need
ass
to
up,
do
hoe.
instead of up
You
morning,
washed up asshole.
going
Shut up,
back
bitch.
and
Don't you be
forth
cheating on your
talking
husband and
behind
shit? Go
real.
find you another dick to get on. You
Why would
dusty
they,
ass
my
bitch.
husband
Before the
out there
name
You
making
whore.
that
calling.
You
money?
a fucking whore,
My
bitch.
husband out
You
there
a
Can we
making
fucking
that
get back
whore,
to
money.
before
hoe.
the name calling?
You're a fucking whore, bitch.
My
Go find you
husband pay
somebody else
bills,
other than your
bitch.
husband to fuck.
My
Yeah.
How
husband
about
pay
that?
bills. I live
Now,
Go
good,
find
bitch. Don't worry
somebody
about
else
that.
other than your
You
husband to
can't
fuck
even
because
make
you do shit
sense.
like that, right?
You
You
get you
like
a
you like
husband.
fucking
You
men
get
that
you
are
a
not your husband,
husband.
right?
You
What?
get you
You
a
like fucking
husband,
niggas
bitch.
who are
Wow.
not your
Come on,
husband,
come
You
on,
right?
get you a
y'all.
Hold
Come
on,
on,
husband,
hold
y'all.
on,
What you
bitch.
do,
ladies,
right?
Come
real quick,
on.
real
Come
quick.
Come
on.
on,
That's what you
y'all.
do, right?
I had
Come
2 seconds
on,
to
I
y'all.
would never,
Google.
I would
Look
never
I
at
trust
had
a
two
bitch.
That's
seconds
why
I
you
would
to
never
can't get
trust
a
Google
a
the
bitch
husband.
who
term
betrays
Come
her
on,
That's why
to
you
y'all.
protect her
can't
autonomous
get a
bills.
husband,
I
conservatism.
would never
Amira
trust a bitch
Nene.
You know what it
who
says?
tries to
That's
pay.
why
I
you
would
can't
Look at
never
get
that
a
trust a
shit.
bitch
Let
who
him
husband,
talk.
betrays the
Amira
Let him
person who
shut up.
pays
Nene.
her fucking bills. I would
Amira
never do
Nene,
that.
you can't
He's
get a
I would
upset.
husband,
never do that.
bitch.
I would
That's
never
why you
trust a
can't
bitch
get a
who would be
husband,
so
bitch.
against herself that she would cheat on the person that's taking care of her. You are
You,
beneath me, bitch. You are not the
bitch, you don't know
same.
what the fuck goes
You
on
are
in this
not the
Ladies,
same. You are
household, ho.
beneath me, ho.
Girl, you beneath me. You ain't
You're
even got
beneath
a
me.
man. This
You
nigga
are,
pay
you
bills,
Oh
bitch.
shit.
You ain't got a man to pay them
baby,
bills over there.
Fuck.
take
Please
over
mind your
$100,000 a year by
business.
myself
put
with
that
no
smut on
problem.
my
No
name.
100,000
With no
nothing.
Fuck.
problem. With
Amira
no
Nay
problem.
Nay. Girl, I
No
know you
problem.
ain't
I make over
tripping.
a hundred
I
thousand
know
dollars
you
a year
ain't
by myself.
tripping.
Would you like to
Amira Nay
see?
Nay. Girl, I know you ain't
Would you like to see?
tripping.
Would you like to
I know
see?
you ain't tripping, murder Urkel. Amira
Girl,
Nay
you are
Nay
so
skin.
this is so
Amira Nay
gay. Y'all are so
Amira
lame.
Nay nice skin.
Hey, yo, don't use my material. Don't use my
Y'all are
material.
so lame.
Amira,
You're lame.
look
I
at
would
him
never
mentoring
That
I
shit
would
y'all.
was
never
funny.
fuck with a
Look
bitch
at
who
him
supports
mentoring
men treating women badly. I would
Right?
never
I just
I would
want to
never
say
fuck
for
with
the
a bitch who
record,
supports
I
men
Googled it.
mistreating women.
Autonomous
You're not my type
conservatism
of bitch.
is not a
You're not my type of
recognized
you're not
term.
my type of bitch.
Just
Bitch, you
like you
talking
don't
to me.
recognize
I would
Noam
You
never fuck
talking to
with a
Chomsky
me,
nigga,
ho.
either.
Keep
a
that
bitch who
same
will let
energy
a
when I
nigga.
get to Texas.
Got
Girl,
him.
I would never
Keep
waste
that
my time
same
fighting your
energy when
old
I
washed up
get
ass
to
bitch. You
Texas,
built like a
ho.
fucking grandmother. Do you have
Keep that
grandkids? You built
same
like one.
energy when, and this grandma gonna
You
whoop
look
your
like you have on a
ass.
shaper at all
This
times.
grandma, bitch, I had a
Do you
motherfucking
sleep
tummy
in
tuck,
there?
bitch.
I
This stomach
apologize
flatter than a
if I
surfboard,
wasn't
hoe.
saved.
Yes, Queen. Yes, yes.
I take it down. But I've
Bitch,
already said too
get
You
much.
that
so
bitch.
pressed. This grown woman
Just
pressed over here. You
no,
so
no.
pressed. You
You was the
so
one looking at
pressed.
my
Shut
videos,
up. You
posting my
look like a
videos, talking
punk.
about,
You
oh,
look like a
this look
whole
like
punk.
This is
me.
why I
This
This
smell
sissy
look
herbal
like
tea
bitch.
for
me.
moments like
This
This
this.
look
sissy
like
bitch on here
me.
talking.
Hey, yo,
Amira,
pour me,
night,
Just
pour
tell me
me
night,
a
you're
glass,
jealous.
DJ.
girl. You need
Pour
to
me a
Just tell
stop
me
glass.
you're jealous.
Bet I'll send you
tripping.
some.
Just
Amira,
tell me you're
stop
jealous. Just tell me
tripping.
you're
I would
jealous.
like to
Shut
direct
your punk
everyone back to
ass
the chat
up,
where it
Just
says
tell me you're
Amira.
jealous.
autonomous
Girl, stop
conservatism is
tripping.
not a recognized term. So if Google don't recognize that dumb shit, why did y'all think I would? We're talking about something
Got him.
different
You
right
know
now.
what it was.
We're on a different topic right now, Kenny. My bad, Lord. You fall back. Got it, though. You proved your
I
point.
would never fuck with a bitch who supports men fighting on women and attacking women. I would never fuck with that
Beat
type
a
of hoe.
bitch
Fuck
ass.
that
That's
bitch.
right. Beat
Fuck
a
that
bitch
bitch.
ass.
Fuck that bitch.
Whoop that
Fuck that
bitch.
bitch.
Whoop that
All right,
bitch.
that's
Get her.
cool.
Get
That's
her.
cool. That's
Get her.
and I'm
Get
them
her
type of
hands on
I
female.
you.
don't
You
support.
better
I
whoop
don't
her
support men
motherfucking
hitting
ass.
women
I ain't
either.
never touched,
You
but
I'm
better
just
whoop
that's the
her
raising
difference.
answers on
Never
this
motherfucking
messed
ass.
with
platform.
them.
Guess what?
That's the
Guess what?
difference. No,
I
that's the
support
difference.
women
That's
whooping
the difference.
men.
It ain't
And I'm
never
finna put
happened.
my hands on you, you nigga.
Girl, you're
I
I'm
never
know
gonna
finna put
touch
my
exactly
me.
who
hands on
you
a
are.
whole nigga in 4 weeks.
You're never gonna touch me.
Girl, Amira, stop
Must be
You're
some
never gonna touch
magic.
tripping.
me.
Amira, shut your ass up, girl. You
What
need to
exactly is it that you want to fight
Yo,
about again?
nah.
stop.
Cause all I
Amira,
see
you
What
is
exactly is it that
power,
you want to
tripping.
fight about?
Amira, stop tripping.
and real love
Shut your
bursting
gay
out of
ass
I didn't
up,
even.
every
Okay.
Amira.
seam.
So
Okay?
now,
Huh?
so we're done here.
Amira.
Wait.
So we're done here.
Amira. Shut
Are we
your
done
gay
here?
ass up, okay, girl?
Oh
How did y'all
well.
sit together?
All
Cause
right.
what?
The shenanigans.
Okay.
Whoever
This
That's
do
what
whole
I'm
the
wondering.
punk,
What the fuck is
shenanigans.
this
going
Oh
whole
on
my
punk
here?
on here
god.
just steady talking shit. I'm a lady.
I said you are not
I'm a
a.
lady.
I'm a.
Why is
You
this
you
punk?
sound like you the
Why
one who
is
sound
this
like
punk
Shanae.
talking to
Bitch, you
me?
sound like your nose is stopped up. You sound
Amira
like you got
Nay
sinus
Nay.
issues,
Yes,
bitch.
I'm talking to Amira
You
Nay
sound.
Nay with her ugly
You sound
ass.
awful, bitch.
Oh Lord, Amira Nay Nay.
You know, you'll say
Yes, Amira
anything, but you
Nay
won't
Nay
post
in
that
the
video. You won't post that
building.
recording though.
It's Amira Nay Nay with her ugly punk
podcast
Okay.
in the
You know, one thing I know
building.
for sure is that I'm not ugly.
Amira, nay,
That's one
a
thing I
whole
know for
nigga.
sure
A
is
whole
I am
nigga in
not
this
ugly.
bitch.
You're never gonna.
with,
That's never gonna bother me.
with a wig on.
What you're doing is not gonna bother
Oh,
me,
it
ma'am.
sounded like y'all needed to get that off your
Ma'am,
chest, the little roast session.
ma'am.
Now,
Thank you,
y'all good?
TJ. I
Y'all
appreciate
good?
that. I'm ready to move on. What we got?
I'm not from Atlanta. You from?
Does TJ, you
What
got to
we
roll?
got? Damn,
How
that's
is
what
I
I'm
forgot how
saying.
to
I'm gonna
roll.
go.
Oh,
I mean, yeah, they got the roast session. I feel like
Yes.
that's what
get
was
the girl
needed, you
session
know.
out and then okay.
No, like it is what it is. I mean, I guess that's what she wanted or needed. She mad at me, y'all. This the truth of the
That
matter is this
nigga
woman is
bitch
mad at me.
started this. That
She's
Wait,
nigga
mad
bitch
at
keep
me.
coming for
Ivory,
me. The nigga
Ivory,
bitch
Nigga
won't
bitch
let
is
me
crazy.
talk or nothing.
Ivory.
Nigga bitch.
What's up?
This lady is mad. This
I'm
lady
not
is
gonna lie.
mad
You
because
cannot call
somebody
nobody a nigga
said,
Yeah,
bitch.
Nigga
Jalen.
bitch is
Jalen
crazy.
gonna come in the
hey,
camera real
you
quick
know,
and say that shit.
Nigga bitch is a
it
little
can
rough,
it is
Ivory.
what it is. It can be whatever it is. I don't care.
That's why I put my shit down.
So at the end of the
But
day,
y'all ain't gonna fight
this
this, y'all.
this woman is angry, and she's angry because somebody around here has gone back to her and told her that I was talking all types of negative things about her. Apparently, I don't know if she's lying or telling the truth at this point because she's been lying on this
Oh,
phone
that's
all
right.
day.
Right?
So apparently she's
Nah,
mad at
ain't no
me.
cameras on though.
She's
And
mad
Oh,
at me
that's what it
because
really is, Amira.
somebody.
Somebody went back
so
and told
wait,
her something.
yeah,
Well, that's the
y'all just
thing.
gonna
Like
say that?
there shouldn't be anything for somebody to go back and tell her. So but also
She
in
did
the
everything.
spirit of this whole withholding
Yeah,
America.
information, she won't tell me
and
who
that
this
side and this
supposed
side.
person was.
All
She
right.
won't tell me anything.
But
So I don't know what to
Cause
do
you
with that. But
know
she
but the
wanna
thing
keep on
is,
being
honey,
mad.
she
I
didn't
don't got time for that
reply
shit.
yet.
That's
everybody
stupid.
mad, and I
Don't
didn't
bring
bring
me
it up to
shit.
you.
Amira,
Sister
you
Don't
don't
Light
know
brought
bring
it
that
me
up.
you
I
in
shit.
didn't
one of
bring it
these
up to
like
you.
every
Anything.
2 days?
I didn't bring it up to
Did you
you.
notice
I
that?
haven't said nothing. I haven't been knowing. I
Well,
didn't say
I'm
nothing to you
saying that's
about
where
it.
the animosity and the
Like
hostility
every
Well, ain't
comes
no
from.
two
animosity or
days you in one
hostility.
of
For the
these.
You just
animosity
trying
and
to
the
play
hostility.
on
But
that.
I
You
never
just trying
did
to
or
play
said
on
nothing
that
to this woman.
because you talk the
I
fame.
never
Cause
did
that's
or said nothing
okay.
to this woman. I
That's
never
okay.
was
Oh
rude
my
or disrespectful to
goodness.
her. I've
Well,
never
I
Oh
said
was
my
anything.
offended when you
I've
said I
never
goodness.
said
wanted
anything rude
for
or
people could see
disrespectful
your
about
face
her
and to put
in
that
her
on
face
me.
or
That was
behind her back. I have
disrespectful.
never said anything about this woman that is negative. As a matter of fact, I can call all types of people who can witness it to the exact opposite, that I have done nothing but speak positively about her. And even despite the fact that she had her name was in the motherfucking mud when I came around, I still was
Yeah,
willing
that's
to
a
talk to her.
backhanded
And
comment. See? I was speaking nice about her, but her name was in the mud. That's weird. See?
when I came around, there was her name was being dragged around. Her name was being
Who?
ragdolled by some people. And
For
so
what?
Who?
there was a whole lot of speculation and things going on surrounding around this woman called
All
Ivory
right. Well,
Scales.
look.
And I did not hold her to that. I gave her the opportunity to represent herself and who
Well,
she
if any
says that she
good could
is.
come out of
And
this,
so
maybe
that's
we could put our
and
thing
I
to rest.
accepted it. I
Like I
accepted
was
it up to the
mildly
point that she
offended
showed me something
when
else.
you
And
said
so
on
now that
call
she
with
showed me something, I
that I
told her
wanted you
that I am not
because people could
interested
see your
in
face.
fucking with her.
I was
She's mad
offended
about
Girl,
by
I
that.
that.
told you
Like
I
she just
wasn't fucking
mad.
with you.
She just
I
no, you
told you I
didn't, bitch.
wasn't fucking with
No,
you.
you didn't, bitch.
Girl, you need to
No, you
stop.
did not.
Oh my goodness. This bitch is something else. This
I got
nigga
off the
bitch
phone with
here.
that woman, and I did not do nothing but wish her
This
peace.
nigga bitch
And she
here.
decided to stay bitter, and
Stay
that's the
bitter.
fact of the
Bitch,
matter.
I didn't say that to you. You brought
She
your ass
steady
back in
talking
that
about
group
fighting.
talking.
She said, I told
Yeah.
her, I said, we don't have
I
no
told
reason
you
to be
that night.
bickering,
I
fussing,
told
fighting,
you
or
that
cussing.
night
We don't have
that
no reason. We can
when
be
the
cordial.
meetup
That's
happened,
what I told
you
her.
wanted to
And I
fight
have
Jesse.
maintained that. I
She
still
said
have
she was
not
gonna
been
whoop
disrespectful to
Jesse.
this woman.
I said I was gonna
She's
throw
an
hands
elder.
with
This lady is
Jesse.
50 fucking years
On
old.
that day,
Oh
I'm
This
my
throwing
lady is
hands
God,
with
50
y'all
fucking
made
Jesse.
years
him
old.
run. Now I can't
I'm,
And so,
I'm gonna. You said
conservatism
Jesse, you
so
need a
she's
or whatever that
mad.
shit
female.
was he made
That's
You
up.
what she's
said
mad
Jesse, you
about.
need a
And
female.
so
I said
that's
I get
really
him up
it.
with you.
Grand Court.
That's
I
really
told
it.
you I'd get him up with you. Then the bitch tried to get off the call and say, we can
Come
leave this here. We ain't gotta do X, Y, Z. Bitch,
on.
I offered to fade
What are you
your ass.
talking about?
And that's when you start talking about
Wait,
some
wait.
there's
Sister
no
Ivory, we are not doing that. I
what's
What?
that?
refuse to let anything
Oh no,
happen to your
I'm putting
beautiful
hands on
face.
that hoe.
You're not gonna fight a
So
You
troll.
ready to
But
catch
listen,
me?
Sister Ivory, you told me you wanted to set it up for me to have the political conversation, and
yeah,
I'll
that's
let
right.
this nigga run. Soon as Google AI told his goofy ass, we agree with Kenny. We don't know what the fuck autonomous
Bro, you can't
conservatism
run.
is.
You wouldn't let them talk.
Right.
All right, my fault. I'm gonna fall back. My fault.
Well,
No, you
I
ain't.
guess
You
we're
ain't gonna
good
fall back.
now. What's for lunch, y'all? Dinner?
Hey, yo, Tone,
I
I was
got,
trying to drag
I'm
some
I
about to
got,
go
food
to
I
the
got chicken
yesterday.
and
I was
store.
ribs for
gonna make
lunch.
coon stew,
Damn.
and you
I bought
niggas
some
ruined
chicken and ribs.
it.
Okay. We
You heard
aside that.
TJ?
We aside
I
that.
fuck the size. I'm a carnivore today. I'm on my meat shit today.
Well, with my coon stew, I was gonna have potato salad with raisins in it,
Nigga
and
said
y'all
Man,
coon
ruined it.
stew.
Nigga
potato
said
salad
coon
sounds
stew,
good too.
bro.
I might run across the street and see a nasty ass potato salad I could grab from over there.
Don't even do it. That shit'll fuck your stomach up.
Yeah, you know I'm limited over here. There's only a
Yeah.
few things around. I'm not going to Wendy's no more. I'm done with that shit.
Nah, y'all let a light skinned nigga with a silk do rag crash on me. I don't like that.
No, he ain't even crash on you. That's the thing.
Right.
Nah, I
You wouldn't
know.
even let him
Nah,
talk,
he was
Kenny.
talking.
You
He
won't
was
let
talking real
nobody
nice,
talk. You
Kenny.
just keep
He
talking.
was.
He
Nah,
was,
You
he
he
ain't
was being
was.
seen
real
shit.
cool,
Right.
Kenny.
Right.
He
Right. It
called
was
that
me.
man a goofball. He was calling him all names. And that's why I was laughing like, man, this nigga disrespectful. He ain't even do that.
I will take accountability. I will. You
Yeah,
right.
but see, at
It
least I
was
don't
me,
start
Lord.
shit. I don't start shit. I be coming in at the tail and finishing shit. You like to start shit. You gotta stop doing
My nigga, I'm tired of Bibles and Berbers for a day, my nigga.
It's Silky's group.
that.
He gonna talk about that shit as soon as he
Yeah,
wake up. It's Berber time.
I'm tired of that shit too. But what you gonna do about it?
The Berbers, the Berbers, the
Hey
Berbers.
yo,
Watch my nigga
you
pop
you
out.
hey, yo,
Watch that.
you got to follow your own advice. You just told Amira, you know you can move out, right?
Right. That's why I say he doing the
Hey, this
exact
what
same
you
shit
doing,
she was
Tone?
Yeah,
doing.
This
and
what we
the
doing,
thing
Tone?
about it is,
Hey,
I've
yo,
always
Nah,
Tone,
been
Lord.
willing to
family.
move on to other
Word.
topics. I have
Nah,
never
Lord. Oh,
like
oh.
people can come in and talk shit to me, but if I say something,
I was gonna
then
cook
now I
them,
need to
Tone.
do something different. Fuck them. Like if people can just start doing and saying shit to me, I can do the same shit. That's the problem. Like people be thinking that they can just do whatever they want to without consequence. But no, I'm gonna make you give me what you owe me. Period. Fuck y'all. Fuck
But
them.
Bro,
The
no
they
one
people
said
who
they
cares
said
think
the
no
like
same
more,
thing
that.
brother.
about you though.
No
No
one
one,
That's the
cares
same
no
no
more,
thing.
one
brother.
said that's
That's the
you.
same
Like
thing they were saying about you though.
in what way? What you
Jaleel, you
mean?
gotta
No,
relax.
they said the same thing about you. That everything you just said when you said people think they can talk to people the way they want to without consequences and all that. That's exactly what they were saying about you though.
Oh, you know what they have
Told you
told me
so.
on countless occasions, Tonio. They said, Amira, you gotta know that when you to these rooms and you're talking to these men or these men specifically,
Right.
and you saying things like calling them gay and calling them bitch ass niggas or something like that, you gotta expect them to have something to say back. And I said, oh, I'm okay with that. I have never
Exactly.
sat up here and really complained about nobody
You
having whatever
did.
they.
Yes,
The
you
only time,
did.
listen,
You
no, 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 no,
cried
no,
about me
no,
saying you
no,
look
no,
like
no. Only the only time I have the only time that I have ever complained, and TJ can even confirm this to a degree, the only time I've ever complained about people saying anything to me is when they are talking to me and I have not said a fucking thing to them. That's the
That's the
only
same thing
time.
that you just did.
Hey,
Oh,
babe.
it
But
ain't
you just
my
did the same
fault.
thing.
Did I do
You just did
that?
the same thing.
It ain't
You
my
literally
fault.
just did the
Huh?
same thing.
This
That
is
girl let
fun.
you talk the whole time, and when she tried to talk, you wouldn't let her talk. What the fuck?
I
I'll
don't
catch
listen to
that.
people
Right,
telling a
Like
bunch
at
of
all.
lies.
right.
I don't listen.
It don't
Well,
matter. It
she was
don't
doing.
matter to no stipulation, my nigga. You do the same
Wow.
shit. Come
What is
on.
you
That's a
so?
Calm
fact.
down.
What you so excited about?
That's
Oh,
a
I'm not
fact.
excited at
That's
all.
what I
You know how I
said.
get
You
down. You know how I get down. You know how I get
you
down.
sound
So let's
pretty
not do this.
excited. What you
So
so
let's not do
excited
this.
about?
Oh, nothing exciting to say. I'm just
Hey,
laughing
yo.
because it's the
I don't
irony of it.
understand why you
It's
so
the
up in
irony
arms.
of it. It's the
I don't get what's going on here.
Told y'all.
irony
Yeah,
of it.
because
Like
he's calling you out
I,
because you lying.
You lying,
You
my nigga.
kept
Like
coming
don't
for
sit here.
Jalen,
Don't sit
and
here
he
and
was
say that.
not disrespecting you or nothing, and he kept letting you talk, and you kept on coming for that man that
Called
day.
that man
y'all
gay because he
y'all
said
wanna
that he
go
was
back to
not going to
something.
argue
No, we
with
not.
you, and he
No,
was going to remove
we're not
So
himself
going
from
y'all
back
the
to
wanna go
nothing.
situation.
That
They
that was
just
already.
they just
Don't
let
sit
you
here
know
and
you
say
lying.
that. Do it. Don't sit here and
y'all
No,
say
wanna
that.
the
go back to
So,
something
goalpost.
that was already
so,
The
Don't
goalpost.
sit here and say that. Don't sit here and
y'all
say like
wanna
you
go
never
back
done
and
it.
talk about
It's
something
not.
that was
It's not
already
going. You
resolved?
just went back.
No, that shit don't
You
matter. We
just went
done.
back. You said,
No,
"Hey,
I didn't.
TJ,
No,
No,
you
I
was
I'm
didn't.
building
there.
up back
You
then.
hold on. You just
Cause we
went
ran
back.
out of covers.
When you went back and said,
the
TJ, you
clock
was
die.
there when I did this and
Jalen.
I did that. You
Y'all
opened
can know
the
how to
door
follow a
for people to
It
conversation
go
and
just
back
say
and
didn't
say, "Well, we
matter.
remember you
We
motherfucking
went
said
back in time.
y'all
Period.
said
can know
that."
how to y'all can't follow a conversation to save y'all's
Okay,
No,
hold
you
goddamn
on. Okay,
can,
life.
hold on, honey.
bitch.
Okay, hold
Hey,
on, honey.
look, quit motherfucking talking and quit doing what you just said that everybody else was doing. You can sit there and
Thank you, my
talk. You
nigga.
go
Okay.
shut up so you can
Like
do that. So
we
you
got
should
you in
shut up
real
and listen to
time.
people say what they have to say back. because nobody was being disrespectful to your ass.
Nah, I think
But when
it's
you
a big
keep
one.
doing that,
That's
Tight
right.
right
Which thing
there.
are you talking about?
Too
I'm
tight right
gonna
there.
give you a pass on this right here. Go
That's
ahead.
right.
What exactly is it that you're talking about?
That you be full of shit and you
It's a
do the
simple fact
same
for me,
things
bro.
that
It's a
you
simple fact
accuse
for me,
people
I'm
of.
fool.
talking. So that was TJ that was talking. I'm gonna
You
continue
talking to
to
me?
talk
You
to
talking to
you.
me?
I'm gonna
You
continue
talking
to
to honey?
talk to
Oh,
I
you
got
talking to
one.
TJ
her?
with
Okay,
respect
let me
because
try
I
this.
have never had no other reason to talk to her any other kind of way. But I'm not
You
gonna
never
do
had
that
no reason.
multiple
Everybody's
times.
trying to talk
You
to
had
you.
no
You
reason to
should
disrespect me
listen
any kind of
so
way,
you
but
can
you
hear
did.
what
So what are you
somebody
talking about?
is here. You should listen so you can hear what somebody is saying and then respond. But
I
every
can
time
hear what
somebody
people
start
say.
talking,
The
you keep
irony,
talking
bro.
over
I
them
swear.
you just being like, okay, well, we don't care what you got to say. And I'm just saying this, but I'm
If you're
saying this,
lying,
and
I
I'm
don't care
saying
about
that.
that.
Okay, so then why
If
are you
you're
trying to
lying, I
have the
don't care
you
about
say
conversation?
that.
that you lied
Why do
when
you
we
think
all
somebody
just
should be
witnessed
listening
that.
to you then? Why do
Because
you
the
think
person
somebody
who's
should listen
going
to
back and
you?
forth.
You
Okay,
said
so
Nobody
something
going
that
back
you
and
don't
forth.
so
want
the
Every
nothing
time
to
person.
do
somebody
with.
start talking, you start talking.
Every time somebody call you
So
out on your shit,
TJ,
time,
the
every time
point
somebody call you out
I
on your
was
shit,
asked, I was
you
asked
wanna
to
act
come on this
oblivious,
call.
just like how you doing now. You wanna act
Okay,
oblivious, just like you doing now,
which
like a
shit do you want to
child,
call me?
like
There's
a
one back
child,
there.
So Jalen, which shit do you want to call me
like
on?
a child, like a child,
So
bro.
Jalen,
Every single time,
which
just
shit,
like okay, I'm telling
what
you,
would you
shut
like
up.
to call me on?
You don't gotta
Okay,
like I
I'm gonna
said
be
before.
quiet.
Like I said before, you literally just said that
Hey,
something that you
Gary,
don't do.
we got you over
You
here.
just say that it's something that you don't do. Me and Honey just called you out, nigga, on multiple
Oh, honey,
occasions.
on which
Here we
occasions?
go. Come on, bro. You
Which
just did it to
occasions,
Ivory.
honey?
You just did it to Ivory.
Let
You just
him
did it to Ivory,
talk
whatever
and you
Ivory
can
saw.
hear it.
Because
Let
Hold
him
on, bro.
finish
See,
his
I don't want
sentence.
no excuses. I don't want no excuses, bro. Cause it doesn't matter. You still did it. Bro, just
Facts.
I
take
still
accountability, bro.
so
Just take
okay,
accountability. Just take accountability, dog.
is
That was
accountability
on.
admitting that you did
See,
something?
my nigga, you literally say
Is
that
that
you
what
don't
y'all?
do it.
Is that
You
what
literally
y'all
say that you
call
don't do it. You
is
literally say that you don't
accountability?
do. You literally say that you don't interrupt people. You know what I'm saying? You literally say that you don't
Well,
disrespect people. And you know what I'm saying? Unless they
well,
disrespect you. But you
yes.
disrespected me for no reason. So
No, that's not true. That's not
everybody
true.
was there, bro.
It's
Everybody was there
true. I
because
was
I
there
never
on the
called you out
call.
your
Yes, he
name.
did.
I hung off the
You never
phone.
said
He
that you.
said that he was not going to go back and forth with you and he was going to remove himself from the situation. And you called that man gay for
And then
no
I came,
goddamn
and then I
That's
reason.
came
not.
back
That's actually not
And
even what
that's when he
happened.
that's
clicked on
exactly
you.
So
what
Yes, it
happened. Oh
is
my
what
God, bro.
happened.
I
Yes,
was
it
there.
is.
I was there
no,
because
it's
It's
I never
not.
said
absolutely
nothing
what
bad.
Hey, yo,
happened.
TJ, where's my
Spanish.
That's
tea?
exactly what happened.
Spanish.
So what happened was that we were
What's
having
that?
a
You're
conversation,
lying. You're
and
lying.
Jalen wanted to. He wanted to share his portion of the
I did.
conversation,
No.
and so
That's not
when
how it
he,
happened. That's not
I
how it
didn't
happened.
say nothing yet. I
Silky
literally
started.
didn't
Silky
say
You a
anything
started.
yet.
liar,
No.
a
Because we're gonna start about the
cheater, a
conversation, the real
deceiver.
conversation. Silky asked a question about, hey, you guys let your woman walk out in skimpy clothes and makeup on. I gave my 2 cents to Silky. I wasn't even talking to you. You
We were
intervened.
having a group conversation, and I don't think that your memory is very good.
Come on, bro. Look,
Wait,
don't
the first
disrespect
thing
me like
you'll
that.
say
Because
is you don't
everybody knows
talk
my
to
memory is
anybody who's
great.
not talking
Oh,
to you. Now
nice.
you
Like I
recognize a
was,
Oh,
group conversation. You gotta
like
pick
I
a
I
always
lane.
wasn't
recognize group
You gotta
conversations.
pick a lane.
Man, bro, come on, gangster. Come on, gangster.
I
Just like that.
that.
made several
Come on, gangster.
suggestions that people should use the raise hand button so that we can all keep track of who's talking and who wants to
I
talk.
was on that call because I was the one who enforced that because I was the
Oh,
one
I'm
who
gonna try to grab it. Then. I think I've seen it before.
So
I think I've
anyway,
seen it.
but like I said,
And I
Silky
okay.
asked the question. Silky asked the question.
I'm gonna try to grab it.
Start saying some shit right after you brought my name up. And I said, if we going back and forth, it starts to get heated. I said, hey, I don't feel
It
like, you know what I'm saying? I
wasn't.
don't,
It
you know what I'm
wasn't
saying?
heated for me.
It was
It was
because you
heated
was
for you. That's
disrespecting.
why I kept
You
asking
was
you,
How
why
many
are you
men
Oh,
so
are
right
upset?
here.
you?
was
That's the last one.
disrespecting me. You was
Before you
No,
disrespecting
cook.
I
me.
didn't.
I
No,
didn't
I
get, you know what I'm
wasn't.
saying? Bro, every
We were
fucking
having
woman
a
was on the call,
conversation.
bro. Every woman was on the
Hey,
call.
Listen,
TJ,
Everybody
I
we
have
know
were.
what
my
was going
hand
We
on,
already
raised.
bro.
talked about this. Do you remember the conversation that we had about this already?
Yeah, and remember when I told
Okay.
you, the only
And
reason
so,
why
do
I
you
came,
remember the
and
part of the conversation that we talked about when I said, "Oh, you got on the call"? I didn't even know that I was. When you got on the call, there was something already being said, and I was speaking to
Throw
that.
that shit on the
And then
top.
when
And
Throw
you
it.
But that was the thing. I
So
came with a different
we
question.
already hashed this out, right? We don't got to keep going through that, right?
No,
Because
and like I
I'm
said
not
before, and that's
interested in
cool.
Hey,
continuing to
Shay,
go
And
through
that's
the same
cool.
you
thing
But
playing
my
the
over and over
same
thing
Got
again.
it.
game?
is,
Pass me
but
my
my
tiny
thing is,
violin.
don't
So we
sit
had
here and
already
say,
gotten past
Pass me
that.
my
So
tiny violin.
I really don't have a reason to talk about that anymore.
but like I
Is there
said,
anybody
okay,
else with a
but like I
different
said before,
issue?
don't sit here and say,
Is there
don't sit here
anybody
and say
else
that you
with a
don't
different
interrupt
issue?
people. Don't sit here and say
What
that
you just said, you don't
you
do,
don't
you're doing right now. You're doing
Okay,
it
so
right now.
Terrell,
He can't get a sentence off.
when I was
What
on
the fuck?
the phone the other day,
Why do
Like
Terrell,
y'all
y'all
always
wanna
you
start
said,
this
derailing
bitch.
something?
Hey, look, bruh. I would motherfucking disrupt the
Terrell,
fuck out this car hoe, and you would not say nothing.
who is
Nothing.
that? Who is that
Nothing. You
talking?
know who it is.
Who is that?
You know who it is.
I
The
don't
fuck?
recognize
You
this
know
voice.
who it is.
Is this TJ?
yeah.
I bet ain't nobody gonna tell you
You
who
said
it is
T.
because you
Oh, so I'm
already
ignoring
know.
you at this
Soon as
point
I
because you
started talking, your
drive.
spirit felt it,
So,
bitch. So you
so
can
Loretta,
stop talking, baby.
okay. Oh my
You
God.
ain't
I guess
gonna
you've been waiting your turn.
Oh,
This
Nah,
is
but
so
like I
weird.
said,
This is so,
my whole, no, what's weird is that
you
what's
got your
weird,
I'm trying
what's
to
allowances that
tell
you
you.
weird,
gotta keep. I'm gonna
Motherfuckers
what's
trying to
respect
weird
it.
is when
no, when
people
So
say,
motherfuckers sit on
Loretta,
here trying to
that, oh,
come
I
and
know,
talk to you to get because the way that you could have got over whatever you was on is
I
by
don't care
being
about
quiet
that
right
shit.
now.
of course
You
you
could have
don't,
been
of
quiet
course
right
Okay.
you
now and
don't,
I
had
you don't
don't
a
care
care,
about that.
conversation.
I raised
Don't
you
my
care
don't.
about
hand.
that.
I just
Of
want to
course you
say one
don't,
thing.
because and
I
that's what I'm
don't care
talking
about
about. When
that.
Told
somebody
y'all.
call you out on your shit, bro,
I don't
you
care
try
about
to act
that.
like you don't care,
Well,
or
I
you
was
try to
gonna
act
ask
oblivious.
Lorel a question if y'all would allow me.
No, bitch. You're
Lorel,
not
Yawn.
allowing you to say shit because you supposed to
Yawn.
be being quiet while other motherfuckers was talking to your dumb ass because they was trying to get shit out so that you could motherfucking be cool and people could not be fucking arguing every goddamn day with your dumb ass because if they could have just talked to you right here, it would have been over with. And motherfuckers would have been able to get on this call daily and have conversations without it being about Amira's goddamn feelings. But instead of to keep interrupting everybody. Bitch, shut the
Well
fuck
said.
out here.
up because nobody cares no
No,
more.
I
We
want to
cared an
say
hour ago, but you want to
you
keep
a
doing
little bit out
stupid
there,
ass shit, ho. I'm
and you
beating your ass in the ring, and I'm beating your ass right now, ho. So what the fuck you gonna do about it? Nothing but take the ass whooping. Shut the fuck up.
What's
okay.
so
So
Okay.
crazy?
somebody's trying to prove that there's a bitch in the room, and I
Oh
don't
no,
care.
ho. I've been that bitch, and you've been the little one that you is, bitch. That's why you in here trying to get everybody emotional with your dumb ass. Shut the fuck up.
Wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute,
Well,
wait a
it
minute, hold on, wait a
works.
No,
minute.
It works.
Amira,
Let's
bitch,
speak,
here,
If my
let's speak
Like
intention
facts.
was
y'all
to get you
did.
emotional,
Niggas
it
is in
works.
here literally trying
If
to
my
talk to you and work it out,
if
and
my
you
So,
intention
don't
was
want
to
to.
get you
You
It's
emotional,
don't
over.
want to.
if
It's
my
not
intention
about
was to get
emotion,
you
bitch.
emotional,
You can't talk to you
if my
because
intention
clearly
was
as a
to get
child,
you
all you
emotional
got
and
was yelled
learn
at. So all you understand is somebody yelling at you. People are to you, you can't shut the fuck up and get talked to. And guess what, bitch? I
to
bet you
shut the
don't
fuck
get to say
up.
shit the fuck
You
else on this
should.
call. I
You
bet you don't. Okay, well, I'm on my Neo Love
bitch,
shit.
fuck always talking. That's what
anyway,
them sisters do.
let it
Just
go.
you're
right.
something right now, and I
Let
don't
it
have no
go.
motherfucking time for that. So anyway, I don't give a damn about
That's your problem.
Wow. Up at 4 in the
But my
morning.
thing,
Bitch, said this
like you
talking when your head is at the bar, bitch? Take your scared ass to Walmart. How the fuck you talking when your head is at the bar, bitch? Take your scared ass to Walmart since you hate being a target. You taking on the city, Barbelonia is with it. Fuck that victim shit, bitch. I eat beef and baby, it's delicious. Cheese on mine, you know it's the big bully production. The Queen Bee, Executioner, Barbarian, and we in the building. I come through, ho, let me glow, honey, let me reload. I come through, ho, let me glow, honey, let me reload. I come through, ho, let me glow. I'm the queen, let me reload. Getting set
we're doing, so I just allowed that to be. And so now we are moving forward from there. So I should not even be expected. I should not even be expected to be respectful to people who have been nothing but disrespectful towards me. And as long as those people were respectful to me, I was respectful to them. Now I do not. It doesn't make any sense at all. It doesn't make any sense at all for me and another. It doesn't make any sense.
This the world you're animated ass is fearful to be in. A win against me is elusive hoe. Never seen power before. Natasha, yeah, Angela, and you'll get killed chasing that ghost. Barbarians is lurking, bitch, I'm lurking. Yeah, it's fucking season. Bitch, you crying, do some push. I don't need a fucking get that don't even know. I'm waiting at your front door, knock you clean out them stilettos. How the fuck you talking when your head is at the bar, bitch? Take your scared ass to Walmart since you hate being a target. You taking on the city, Barbelonia is with it. Fuck that victim shit, bitch. I eat beef and baby, it's delicious. Cheese on mine.
At the end of the day, let me see where I was before. So I said the reason why I did not want to continue to listen to Ivory.
So since you talking when your head is at the bar, bitch.
Ow. Y'all are so annoying. I'm trying to get these answers. Y'all want to be fucking rapping.
You want to know why? This bitch been talking for an hour. She asked for clarification. When people tried to clarify, she talked over them. When people tried to give her answers, she talked over them. When people tried to be cool with her and be like, okay, well, look, this is where the problem is, she talked over them. So no, it's not going to be the Amira hour.
That's not
where
true.
Amira just keeps on getting
there
out
was only one person. There was one person that I was not willing to allow talk, and that person is the person who has evidence, who can clarify something. See, this is when I start interrupting people. This is what I be talking about. This is when I start interrupting people, and this is when I start being rude and disrespectful. This is what happens because when irrelevant ass bitches get out there and they start talking their mouth, running their fucking mouth. When they start running their fucking mouth and they won't,
you want this. This is what you're gonna
girl,
get.
what are you talking about? What is
the only thing you respect?
So anyway,
come at you respectful. You didn't respect them. You talked over them.
When did you come to me respectfully?
That's what you did.
When did you come to me respectfully?
That's what you did.
When did you come to me respectfully?
I'm talking to you.
When did you come to me respectfully?
He tried to explain it to you, and your dumb ass didn't do shit. And since he's a man and I'm a woman, I'm just gonna be the one to say it for him.
Yeah.
I don't know what you just. I don't know what you just said. I didn't listen to any of it.
Earlier in this conversation,
I didn't listen to nothing that you said.
At you crazy, but then you disrespected him when
I said there are
crazy.
some men. Okay, so now that can I answer the question that TJ asked me? I mean the statement that TJ made towards me, because you didn't have a reason to be talking at that time.
You just keep talking.
You can get off. Anyone who doesn't care about the information can get off the phone.
No, bitch. Go to
That's
your
an
group
option.
and do that.
I don't have to.
This ain't your shit. So
this is not your room.
Salon.
So then I'm
boardroom,
you to do
whatever
nothing.
it's called.
Okay, so anyway,
I didn't tell you to do none of that shit. What I'm saying is,
so anyway,
I care about the information.
I'm gonna be out of here
instead of talking over people.
So I was asked questions. I was asked to come onto this call because people had questions for me and they wanted me to provide clarity. And so now I'm doing that. And now you're mad about it, like you have to be here. You don't have to be here.
Somebody tried to talk to you. You talked over the clarity.
I don't mind.
No. So at the end of the day, the person,
what did Ivory say to you? What did Jalen say to you? What did Tonio say to you? What did Kenny say to you? You don't know because you talked over them.
What?
It's
Okay.
the
So
bigger
anyway,
love of the
at the end of the day,
family.
I will affirm what Tonio said because Tonio said
Heartbroken.
that I do. Why would I expect people? Why do I think that I can talk to people without consequences? And I said, Tonio, honey, I've never thought that. I don't expect that at
No,
all.
that's not what I said. I said other people said that. I didn't say that.
Oh,
You
okay.
said,
Well, other
yeah,
yeah,
I didn't say
you
that.
were saying that that's the statement that other people are making, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, I have actually made it pretty clear. Like I always make it clear, I
The
am
tone down with the
disrespectful to
boardroom.
people who are
Watch
disrespectful
me.
to
That's
me.
right.
I am
That's
Watch
rude
right.
to
me.
people who are rude to me. It's that simple. And anybody else, like, but the fact of the matter is, there are people who I never had conversations with who have been rude and disrespectful to me. And so they get nothing but rude and disrespect every time we talk. Now, as far as Ivory, I had no interest in listening to what Ivory was saying because we done already talked about it 1,000 times. And I said there's something that she can provide to provide clarity to
Oh
the
my
situation
God.
that she's choosing not to. And since she doesn't want to, we don't have to talk about it anymore. I literally agreed to never talk about it again. So there's that. I never have to talk about the shit with Ivory again unless I don't want to talk about it unless the damn recording comes out.
Talk about it when this is the reason why it's brought up.
Because I said that the recording should be posted, ma'am. Are you fucking stupid?
So therefore you want to talk about it, bitch. The fuck is you talking about?
Okay, so listen. Okay, I'm gonna say this really slow for you. I'm gonna say it slow.
No, say it's slow for you, you dumb hoe. Is you stupid?
The
You
point
just said I
is,
don't want to talk to her about it, but I want to talk to her about it because I want her to post
Listen,
something. The fuck
I
is
said
you
the
talking
only
about, you
time that I
dumbass
will be
birthday ass
willing.
bitch? Be crazy, hoe. Because I ain't been crazy on you, bitch, but I will. I fucking
so
kick ass.
Girl, shut up. Oh my
Ivory has
God.
already said that she
That's
needs
the
her
kind
to
of
do this
argument that I
shit
said that I
because
was
of the
willing to
money.
have with your
Wanted
ass.
her to send it. She's not providing it. So, and you said that you wasn't talking about it until it's provided. I
Until
just
it's
said she
posted,
is
and that's the end
providing
of
it.
it.
So why the fuck are we talking
Right.
about
So
it?
that's the end of
So
it,
why do
right?
you
Okay,
keep
so
talking
that
about
was
it
the
then?
end of it, and then
Okay,
it
so
became
Why
on
do you
like
keep
who
listen to
else
talking
me.
has an
about
issue
it
or
then?
a
I need
problem with
y'all to
me.
stay. I need y'all to make sure that y'all don't get all in y'all's emotions and shit and
No,
get
you're
caught
the
up
one in
and
your
start going
emotions.
crazy.
It's my
Because y'all are
you
not following these conversations.
interrupted them talking
Where
about
you going,
politics
Josh?
for you to talk about Ivory
Huh?
and
To
lighten them.
bring it back
Get the
on
Y'all
fuck out of
you,
Oh,
here.
and
really?
you
They
the
talk about
fuck.
no,
politics
Oh,
that's
and
not
nothing.
economics.
true.
You
What you're
interrupted to talk
saying?
Huh?
about Light and Ivory,
No,
and then
oh
tried to
no,
say you don't want to talk about it.
yeah.
Why you
I
not
Hey,
going to?
asked
bitch,
Oh, you got
I
to
was
some
bar?
recording. I
hypothetical
was
questions to
recording
an
for
objective party.
Leandre and Kenny to talk about
I asked,
politics and
I
economics.
asked,
And my recording
I asked.
got interrupted by Troy dumbass talking about Ivory and Light. And then you're gonna sit here right now and try to tell me that you didn't
Right, talk
want to
about
talk
a
about it?
hypothetical situation.
Big fact, big
So
fact.
How is the
anyway,
situation hypothetical
you're
that
just
you
mad
talking
because
about
you
the
got
actual
exposed.
situation?
You just
Girl,
Wait,
mad.
wait,
exposed
but
of
but
You
what?
we
ain't got
gotta.
exposed in
You're not
anything except for
exposing
the fact that
she.
you can't
What are you?
shut the fuck up and let
What?
people talk to you. That's the only thing you
Come
exposed
Girl,
in this
on,
I don't
ass.
man.
have to
Big
listen to
fact, big
nobody
fact.
saying shit to me.
You've been
Oh
running
my
this
God.
whole time. There you go.
Asperger's or
That's what we talking
something.
about. That's what we're talking about right there. Right
What is
there,
that?
bro. You
What
so quick to
exactly?
say, oh, you want to be heard so fucking bad, but be quick
I'll
to
let
say
everybody
that
talk.
bullshit. No,
Big
you did
fact,
not.
big fact.
No, you didn't fucking not. I've
All
been
right, all
quiet this
right.
whole
Look,
time,
look,
bro.
look. Let
Been
her.
quiet this whole
Can I
time.
just want her.
TJ, I'm gonna let her talk. Go ahead. You
Yeah,
got
I
it, big
just want her
homie.
to
He
get
been
what
You got
she
it,
talking the
big
got.
homie.
whole
Yeah,
Big
time.
I
homie, you
know,
got it.
Ivory. I know,
I
I know.
got,
But
I got called
here's
here.
the
Just let
thing.
TJ direct
I
this shit.
got
I,
called
you got it,
here.
big homie.
Listen to
You
me.
got it.
I
Here's the
got
thing.
called here.
There's
I got called
obviously.
here. I got called here.
You
I got called here.
shit in here this
Are you
I'm
Oh,
glad
fucking
That's
that
you
you
facts.
stupid?
soggy and that people
All
can
right. So
sign
That's
look,
my
you.
this is
dog.
what I
I
want
got
y'all to
called
do.
Nobody
here.
That's
gives
my
a fuck
dog.
about that.
I
That's
got
my dog.
called here.
I'm not
That's
gonna
my
yell.
dog.
I'm really not
Got
gonna
called
yell.
here.
I'm not gonna yell.
Thank
She
you.
wants. I feel like she wants to get what she needs off her chest. She feels like some shit went down. She doesn't understand why because she feels like she says everything out in the open.
Got it off her chest.
She'll never
She said
understand why,
that
and she's
she
not gonna
that
allow
she
I
was
asked
anyone to
Amira to
accused of
explain
come.
it.
she
So
told
I
the
asked,
now,
whole
TJ,
story about her being
TJ,
accused of
if
something
you
by
want us to
Ivory.
be
Ivory
quiet for
won't tell
her,
her
we'll
who,
do that,
blah
right?
blah blah. She
Once
got jumped.
somebody
That's what
starts
she said.
responding, she's gonna cut them off.
I asked Amira to come
Oh
here.
yeah.
Thank you, Tonio.
And we already heard her story. He gave me
Obviously
some
not, because I'm
already.
still being asked questions. If y'all
Because
would
you
just
put
shut
that
up,
stuff in the
if
back
y'all would
chat.
just shut
And
up,
when
if
you
y'all would just
and when
shut
you
up,
asked the
and I could
question,
get to the
Ivory
end
tried
of
to
it, but
clarify
y'all
for
keep
you,
on
and
trying
you
to
kept
jump out
talking.
there. Y'all keep trying to jump out there.
You
Ivory,
talked
all
over her.
Ivory has to do to clarify anything is post the
I ain't ask you
recording.
nothing,
It's
Stefano.
that
You
Child.
can't
simple.
tell
And
her
I
if
what
she
wanted to
she
doesn't
talk
got
want
to
about
do
to,
to
politics.
clarify something.
no, I
You
didn't
cannot
tell her
tell
what
her
she has
shit.
to do.
You cannot tell her
I didn't
nothing.
tell her what she has to do.
I wanted to talk
Just like,
about
You did. You just said all
Ivory,
autonomous
she got to do is do
conservatism.
this. She wants to tell
that's
you
all
what
she.
it is.
It's that simple. Do you know what? It's that simple. You know. And so again, so then I don't have to do anything that you people want me to do. I don't, and I'm not going to. I only do what I want to do when I want to do it, and nobody can do anything about that.
Same way I feel,
Okay.
Myrtle Urkel.
It's
That's
really
how
that
everybody feel,
simple.
Myrtle.
And so I haven't tried to dictate anybody's actions or movements or anything like that. But what I will do is I will
No, you absolutely
invalidate
have.
your explanations for why you're doing what you're doing.
You
And
absolutely
so
have.
you're
You're the
not
one
gonna.
that made the
I have
comment that
very
I
valid
started the
reasons for
raising the
being.
hand. You made that comment. I started the raising the hand, right? And everybody played along and raised their hand. Soon as someone else gets an opportunity to speak, you cut them off. You show the
That's not
same
true.
disrespect you're sitting here crying about. That's what
That's not
everybody's
true.
telling you. Hey, everyone, raise your hands if I ain't crazy, right?
Is
Everyone's
there
telling you the
anybody in
same
here
thing.
that's in the
You don't get it.
boardroom? Is there any person in here that's a part of my group called the boardroom that
Nobody is in the beauty salon. I'm
that
not
can
in the beauty
verify
salon.
that can verify or validate that
But you keep
in
talking
my
about your
room,
room, and we're talking
in
about
my
this
room,
conversation right
Well,
now.
in
you ain't
my
in your
room,
room.
in my room, this type
You
of
on the
shit don't
dark
go on.
side.
I don't allow this type of
That's
shit in my
because you're
space.
not the one in
In my
charge in
room,
That's your
there. Them
shit.
niggas is.
Right.
So what I'm saying is this.
yeah,
In this call, this is
where's
what
I'm
Mike?
in
happened.
there.
You won't shut up.
I'm in the
What makes you
boardroom.
Because
think
she
that the
go in
men are the ones
everybody
in
else's
charge?
group and be disrespectful.
You talk
What
too
makes you? No,
much.
I haven't.
You
I go
never
into
shut
every
up.
space with nothing
You
more than
talk
respect
too much.
for every
Homegirl, you
person.
never
Talking over
shut
people
up.
is
I'm in the
I
disrespectful.
boardroom.
literally,
Talking over
I
people is
literally
Night,
go
disrespectful.
into every
night,
space
Sarah,
with
night,
nothing more than
night.
That
respect.
is
She
disrespectful.
on the mic
I'm in the boardroom.
today.
I be seeing what goes on in the boardroom.
Oh, this nigga
And
here can sell out
it's
people. Hey, yo, I'm
I
blocking this
sound like
never
nigga
you, don't
any
I,
of this.
Kenny?
immediately.
I sound
It's
like you,
never
don't I,
any of this.
Kenny?
It's never any of this bullshit.
I'm
And
on
when
my
the
Kenny
calls are
shit.
going,
Because she go in
when the calls
chaos
are
and
going,
spread chaos.
when the calls are going, they are very respectful and very mannerable. Everybody, we don't even really be having to use the raised hand because I moderate the calls in a way that everybody's able to be heard. Everybody's able to get their
What
points
does that
out
have to
and
do
all
with
the
how
things.
you move when you get over here?
Well, because y'all move a different way over here. And so I'm going to
Like, what
meet
the
you where
fuck?
you are, honey.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
You can't
Honey
expect me to
wasn't
be,
talking to
you
you.
can,
Honey wasn't talking to you,
listen, honey,
bitch. Honey wasn't talking to you. The people who was talking to
Meet
you
me
was
at Waldo
Ivory,
Father's
Tonio,
house, Myrtle
Kenny, and
Urkel.
goddamn
Meet me there.
Jalen. But you couldn't shut the fuck up to know that.
Damn, who that? Who said
okay,
that?
wait a minute. Just a second. That's
Who
honey.
that
Give me
talking?
a second. That's
So who
honey.
said
Her
that?
name is honey. Let me
Oh, that's
explain
honey?
Silly
something.
as fuck.
Now she know who you
The word,
is.
listen. I need you to listen because the word honey, I use that on a regular basis in my ordinary vernacular. When I'm talking day to day to random people, I use the words
Oh
honey.
my
So the
god.
person that I was talking to, I was referring to them as honey. I was not talking to you,
Oh
sweetheart.
my goodness.
Boo,
I'm glad that you
I
clarified
believe
that.
you.
Thank you.
Boo, nigga,
That's
boo.
convenient.
We
That's some
don't
convenient
believe
shit
you.
to say right
Hold
there.
on. Yeah.
Listen,
Oh my
I can prove it.
goodness.
Would y'all like
Janet,
me to prove it?
oh
She
my
does.
Yeah.
She does
goodness.
type like that, but
Would
that's
y'all like
funny.
me to prove it?
But check
No,
this
that's not
out.
Would y'all like for me
okay.
to
And
prove
check
it?
this out. That's
That's
not
not
how that just took
okay.
place
That
because
literally is what
it's
happens.
like we.
If you choose to believe something else, that's your choice. But that is what happens.
Oh my goodness. This shit is wild. We
Hold
are.
on.
What's
I'm
just
scared to ask what did I miss because I got to
Damn.
answer a call.
And so at the end of the day, like no. So
Speaking of bubbles.
in my room, it's completely different than over here. I can and I'm respectful to everybody anywhere that I go. Like I said, the only time that I am not respectful to other people is when they are not respectful to me.
It's a
And then
lie, because I
but
didn't
in
even
my
say nothing
room,
and you kicked me out that group. All I posted was a GIF, and you kicked me out and called me a lethargic bitch afterwards because you a pussy.
You're a liar,
Oh,
a
hey, so
cheater, a
it's something
deceiver.
funny about
Deceiver.
people throwing rocks and hiding their hands. I don't have no respect for that.
I don't
You
either.
know, I really
Hold
don't
on,
have any
Jalen been
respect for
waiting
that.
patiently to talk.
Okay,
Jalen.
Oh,
Jalen, please.
Ivory, I raised my hand first.
oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
I
Oh
didn't
no.
see your hand raised. Sorry.
Oh no.
Jalen, the only hand I seen.
All right, let him
Okay.
cook. Go ahead, Jalen.
So,
I
Ivory, are
don't
you
got.
moderating this call at this point?
All right, brother. We listening.
I don't got nothing to say. I just remember somebody said, "Raise your hand if you think I'm not crazy." And I was the first to raise my hand,
I
and I
appreciate you,
and I
family.
looked it up. My
I
fault. My
appreciate
fault. my fault. My fault,
Oh,
gang.
I
My
okay.
fault. My
appreciate
fault.
you,
My fault. My
family.
Okay,
fault.
okay,
Okay.
brother.
So there was somebody else who wanted to say something. Who was that?
So, again, I just want to
Just
reiterate the
say,
fact that
I
I
am in the
told you
boardroom,
niggas this shit. And
and,
y'all all went off on me.
Amira has never disrespected me.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
That's
I
her
have
group,
never.
right?
Yes, that's my group.
That's
Okay.
because y'all
And how
you
about
haven't
and
had
oh,
nothing
let
to
me ask
disagree
you:
with her on yet.
have we been in other groups together outside of the
Who?
boardroom?
Who?
Whoever that was
And
who
we
just asked about
also had you
the
to come
person.
to her
I'm talking to
defense.
one person.
And
So
I'm
the
talking to
person who
him.
just
Just because you talking don't mean that I
why are
can't
you?
talk. I was responding to him and you just want to be so excited to get your point across.
And you're trying to stop that. Why?
No, I'm talking to him.
Why are
Hold
you
on, I'll be
doing
right
that?
back.
You can say
I'll be
what you
right back.
want. You can say what
Okay,
you
thank
want
you.
now
That's
that
fine.
I'm done.
Okay, well now that you're
Ikra, you
done,
got your hand raised. Go,
who
sweetie.
me?
No,
Me?
That's
Ikra.
me.
Oh, it
Okay.
Telling left
crying.
to go to the bar. I mean to the boardroom. I'm
Okay. Can you
watching
guys
that
hear me?
nigga.
Amira, with the utmost respect, when somebody's trying to talk to you and try to solve a situation with you, you have to be able to give them your like ear, and you have to be open-minded to their information as well. I understand you're in defense mode because a lot of people are coming at you. That's a normal reaction. But at the same time, in order to solve a situation, you have to actually listen to the person. Not
Okay, can I
everybody
ask you
in
a
these
question?
calls, not in, hold on just one second. Not everybody in
Okay,
this call gets along with each other. Everybody has some sort of something going on within themselves. However,
okay,
we still allow each other to talk. And I understand they're not allowing you to talk and you feel defensive, and they feel the same way. So we all have to just allow each other to talk and hear their perspective out, because everybody's perspective is different on the manner. Okay, that's it.
can I ask you a
Okay,
couple questions?
Ikran. She's been talking
Okay,
all morning, and I let
because I was
her
called
get
here.
her spiel. I let her get her spiel out. I was quiet, but when it was my turn to speak, I didn't get to get nothing out. She was interrupting me every other word.
That's right.
I was gonna
That's
ask
right.
the Crown a couple questions, and I'd be more than willing to let you say whatever you gotta say. Is that okay?
Yeah, I'm not revisiting that mess again.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm free to
We've
ask the
moved
Crown a
on.
couple of questions then, right?
Go right ahead.
Okay, so Ikran, are you okay with me asking you a couple of questions
Oh, Jesus.
about what you just said?
Who said that?
If the answer is no, I'm okay with that.
Ikran don't be getting in stuff. She
Well,
don't.
Akron just decided to speak up,
You
and
can
so I
ask,
have something to say
you
about
can
what Akron
ask,
said.
you can ask some questions. Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So, if you are listening, if you're in the conversation with somebody and the person has had opportunities to speak up for themselves and they have had the opportunity to properly represent themselves, and then you come to the conclusion that you realize that this person might not be telling you the truth. Do you believe that you would be more inclined to want to listen to that person any further, or would you want them to discontinue talking to you? If a person is lying to you, would you want them to stop talking to you or keep talking? Which one?
That question depends, sister, because you're in the
Do
back
you want to
chat.
be lied
And
to or
listen,
not?
See?
that's their
Can't even let her answer.
perspective.
See?
That's their
You see?
perspective. That's their truth. If they're lying
Okay.
or not, that's their truth.
So can you answer the
My so
question?
their my
Can
See,
you
you're
just
She's
being
answer
trying.
the
Can you let
question?
her
just
answer? Shut
What
relax.
it
up.
called? V fuck up.
I will let
Amina.
her answer when she's actually answering.
Let her
Answer the
say
She's
whatever
question
the
I
fuck
asked.
she
lying.
wants to. She
Shut
don't gotta
up.
say what you want for her to answer. This is her
And there
answer.
we go.
It needs to
And
be
there
the
we
it needs
go.
to be
And
the
there
No,
we
answer
it
to the
go.
don't need to
question.
be. It
No,
needs to
it
be her
don't.
answer,
What
not
the
yours.
wrong
So listen to
with her?
It
her.
needs
Listen
it
to
needs to be the
her.
answer to the
Listen to
question.
her. This is
It needs to
her
be the
answer.
answer to the
It's her
question.
answer to your
This
question.
is this is
You
people
cannot tell
Go
her how
privacy
to
go
right
answer
ahead,
your
here.
Akron.
question.
Go ahead, Akron. Finish what you were saying, honey.
Oh no, Akron, I wouldn't say a damn thing.
Oh, of course you wouldn't.
I'd
We
love
know
to
that you
speak if I
wouldn't say
could.
that you
I wouldn't
a
say a damn
crime.
thing. You are not her
A
child.
crime.
You are
Sister
not her child.
I'm
Listen,
talking to her as
listen,
a grown woman.
listen,
I'm talking
Amina.
to a grown
Allow her
Listen.
to
adult
speak.
person.
Let her speak. Mute your mic.
I just got done saying it,
Mute
crying. You
your
can
mic.
finish what you have to
Okay,
say.
mute your mic then. So that
You need
Who the
you
fuck is
don't
you
be
to
doing
let
to
that.
her
mute my
speak?
mic. You mute yours.
No, because you
You
keep
mute
talking
yours.
over her, but you say you want to hear her.
Okay, go ahead
So
and
you
talk,
really can't
crying.
help yourself.
I can. I actually can.
Okay, so let's
I
see you.
choose
Let's see you
not
be
to.
And I'd like
quiet.
to speak
Let's see you.
next
So you
after a
choose.
crumb.
So you choose to be
Okay,
disrespectful to her.
Kenny, you
That's what
next.
you're saying. You're
Go
choosing to
ahead
be
and speak.
disrespectful to Ikram.
Yep,
Go ahead
that's
and
what she
speak it,
just
crying.
said.
I do not listen to people that I don't listen to shit that don't have shit to do with
She
what I'm
just
saying.
said she
I need the
choose.
answer
She's
to
She
the
chose
choosing
to
to
be
question.
disrespect
You
disrespectful.
her.
also don't shut the
Right.
fuck up
So,
either. You
Akron,
don't
could
do
you
that
please
either.
finish what you were saying? Would you like to finish what you were saying or
I'm
not?
choosing to disrespect this lady because I could
Would
control
you
my
like
mouth,
to
but
finish
I'm
what you were
choosing not
saying
to.
or not,
Huh?
Akron?
I
Amina,
mean,
you don't have to be in a defensive mode. Okay, I know a lot of
No,
people
that.
are coming at you, and that's what
So
people
don't
do. It
tell me
makes sense.
that that doesn't make
Listen,
sense.
okay, in your listen, if I was in your
Shut
situation,
the
I
fuck
would
up.
be in.
That's
here
what you
she
need to
go.
do. Absolutely.
Here she go.
So go ahead, Akron. That other person needs to shut up.
Here she
Yes, you
go.
do.
So go ahead and
Me,
speak, Akron.
listen,
She can't shut up.
Amina, you
She
just
can't talk.
came on the back chat, like you were in your own back chat, but you came to a group of people that have different perspective and different backgrounds and different triggers.
Sure. Uh-huh.
Now
Yes.
you're learning everybody and how they, articulate and how they communicate with you and how
Yes.
they
Mm-hmm.
okay, and then I understand that you feel defensive. A lot of people are coming at you, but if you really listen with all the anger, you just listen. It's all the same common thing, which is if you want to solve anything, you have to let the other person have a say, and then you can have a say. If there's no disagreement and you don't see both each end, then you just leave each other alone. You can still
No.
coexist within the back
No.
chat, but you don't have to engage all the time.
See?
There's some
No.
people I don't
You
like
see?
here, but that doesn't
No.
mean I have to come
If
and
she's
just like
choosing to
disturb
disrespect
Point
you,
proven,
everybody.
honey.
since she's choosing
Point
to
proven.
disrespect you, it's no point to even
No.
keep talking. She's not listening to you.
I I
She's
don't
literally
affirm that. I
screaming
heard
no
everything
over
that you
what
Point
you're
said.
saying.
proven.
I'm not screaming anything,
Bing
You
bong.
are.
Now
but
Point
you see
proven.
why I said I wouldn't
I'm
say
in
nothing to
disagreement
crime.
with you. I'm in disagreement with you, Akron, because
You can't
I
be in
agree. I
disagreement. She didn't even
100%
finish her
agree.
statement for you to
I
disagree.
100%.
The
I
fuck is this bitch
100% agree
talking
with you
about?
that you should. I 100% agree with you that you absolutely should give another person who's speaking and offering their perspective the right to properly represent what they want represented. I absolutely agree with that. I uphold this thing.
I'm
I
sure
do
it's
it.
gonna be horrible in the
However,
debate. She gonna be interrupting
however,
and lie.
I am not.
It'll be your first round. She gonna hop in. No, I don't agree with this.
Listen, when you are on your
Oh, hold
back
up. Let me
Just
chat,
ring
shut
my
up.
when
man.
you were
Hold
okay,
up.
my bad.
Let me ring the
So
guard in.
I'm still talking right now, but there's just somebody talking
Here's the
right at
guard.
the
Let me
same
ring the
time.
guard in. Now I was next.
So
I was
She
next,
getting
murder.
I
riled up.
Be
agree with you
respectful.
that you should allow people to
As a
present
3-year-old, I was
themselves
16. That's
and all those
crazy.
types of things. However, it comes a point where you gotta stop the madness. And at a certain point, there's just certain things I'm just no longer willing to listen to. If you said what you had to say, and every time you said and I listened to it, and then especially when it gets down to a point where it's what you said versus what I said,
She
and
don't
you know
say
that
out
you
her
can
mouth
easily
that
clear it
she
up and you choose
totally
not.
is gonna disrespect somebody, and then think that people supposed to sit here and listen to her disrespect people. She's crazy as fuck.
With that. But if there's somebody who is lying to me,
The bitch is a
I am personally and deeply offended by people playing with my mental. Lying is a manipulative tactic, and I do not allow people to lie to me in an attempt to manipulate me
So
or
why do you lie on people?
Keep on doing it. She lying herself. I be listening.
You
No,
lying
you're
on
not.
people. You are
And so
in
those
nowhere
are
in
definitely
Yes,
proximity.
sir.
instances.
You are nowhere in proximity to me, right? But you call me gay, right? Now I
I
paid
never
that shit.
called you gay
Now I paid that
until
shit. No, you
after
did. You did. Slow down.
I
Now I
gave
paid
you.
that shit
Okay,
on mine.
go ahead.
I paid that shit on mine, right? Because I know you are nowhere in my circle, so you are lying, right? But when I said you look like
Okay.
Myrtle Urkel, I would like to present
You
Exhibit
know what? I
A.
actually
No,
think that
hold
it was
on.
funny.
Can I?
You know what?
Hey,
If I'm
yo,
being
can I
real,
make my
Kenny, let
point?
me tell you
All
something.
right, never
At
mind.
first,
Never
when
mind.
you
I
No,
posted
can't.
that
finish,
picture,
Kenny. Finish, Kenny.
listen,
I
She
can't.
can't.
when
She can't
I
cut you off. She
down,
can't cut you off.
calm down.
She can't shut
Relax,
up
y'all.
shit. She cannot
Relax.
shut the
I was
fuck
trying to
up.
get a man.
God damn. Can he finish what he was saying?
Listen,
Can
I
he
wanted
finish
to
what
say
he
to
was
Kenny, I,
saying? Can
he
Kenny
presented Exhibit
finish
A in the back
what
chat.
he was saying? Can
So,
he?
Kenny, I
Can
just wanted to
we
say,
can we
I
show
actually thought
some
that was
self
funny. And
control
I actually
in this
told a couple of
motherfucker?
people around me making that
He
joke. And
is
at first, I thought
motherfucking
that
on
it was
this bitch
some
just
bullshit.
talking and
But then when
talking.
I looked at the
See, and
pictures, I was
TJ,
like, damn, I
this
do
is the
kind of look
reason
like that
why
on this picture.
niggas don't need to
But
goddamn be talking to her
but that's the reason why you
because
keep that's the reason why you keep using that
she
picture.
cannot do
But
that.
me in general, I
She
don't look like
cannot
Myrtle
shut the
Urkel. But
fuck
on that
up.
picture, I can see why
She
you
just
saying that.
can't
And so I thought it was funny,
at
actually.
all. Nothing at all. She just can't
It
shut the
doesn't bother me at all. I thought the shit was funny. I've literally showed it to
Who
other
said
people and
anything about
talked about
bothering
it and
you? You
laughed
was
about
trying
it.
to say something, bitch.
So
You don't know what
yeah.
he
So
was
that's
trying to
what
say.
I wanted
You
to
should
say
allow
about
him to
that,
say
Kenny.
it.
So as
So
far as the
now,
other thing
if
that you
I may
said,
be
Kenny,
allowed to speak and finish my point, right? Why did I
go
go that
ahead.
route,
Hmm.
right? I used a analogy about a molded peach and how a
Oh my
moldy
god.
peach, if you put it in a bowl of healthy peaches, it's gonna mold everything in the bowl. That's what this entire conversation has become, Amira. Thank you for proving me right. You dig what I'm saying?
Do you
Like,
know that you're
and
the?
then hold on before you
Can
cut
I
me
ask you?
off. I knew I could only get 2
I
seconds.
would.
In closing, I would just like to say Habaragani to the panel. And I told y'all, and you niggas fought me for her tooth and nail. I told you niggas I was right. I yield my time.
Okay. So question. Do you know that you're the person that everybody says ruins every single conversation that goes on around you? Do you know that you're the person who they sick on other people like a dog? Do you know that no, because that was
What?
Allow
She's
me to
do
lying.
answer.
you
She
know
I'll
said
retort.
no.
Allow me to
Look,
answer. Let her finish.
why I can't talk? Okay. Do
because you
you
cut
know
everybody else off.
when we were when as a matter of fact, if you be honest, the very first time you started insulting me, I never had even talked to you before.
That's a
We
lie.
had never had a conversation. You were offended by something I said to another person, and you decided to start insulting me and coming at me a certain kind of way. And because you came at me that way, my philosophy is treat people the same way that they treat you. And so, because the way that you introduced yourself to me was in such an ugly, disgusting, and unruly way, I met you where you were at. And
Cool.
do you
So
is
it's
that
funny.
true or untrue?
So it's funny you use the term ugly, right? We'll get back to that. But
If you think
no,
I'm ugly, that's fine. I asked you,
that
why do you
was
care?
can I speak? May I speak,
Mm-hmm.
please?
Yes.
That was untrue, right? We had a conversation the day before, but I think because you have to shoot in so many directions, because you start so many problems, you might not even remember that, right? But even
What
when
was
I
the
did
conversation?
say that
Remind
to
me.
you, all right, I'll wait.
Remind me of the conversation whenever you finish.
I'll wait.
Go ahead.
So if I can finish the point, again, that same group that I was talking to earlier, before you came over here with your gnarled up knuckles and made the conversation gross, mean, and hurtful, right? Before you came and did that, which, let's be clear, is your objective mainly when talking to damn near all the men in these back channels, right? I didn't come at
Okay.
you crazy. When you say any dude that has a problem with what I said really wants me, I simply reply,
Whoa.
that's
What?
not true. I simply replied, that's not true, because I don't want you. Then you went off.
Hmm?
Then the more you talked and the more you tagged me and posted, and I had to look at your profile picture. That's when I came to the realization that you are Jaleel Wright. This is Myrtle Urkel, right? That's when that
Okay.
happened. But let's be real.
Okay.
You wanted that smoke, right? The only reason it didn't work for you when it came to me. What I watched you try to do with every other nigga on these panels is it ain't work for me because you believed me. You know I don't want you, right? So I don't have no
Because I
problem
believe you.
having whatever
I'm sorry.
listen what I'm saying. That's never gonna work on me. So when that didn't work
What?
on me, you crashed out. You begged people to kick me out of stuff. You jumped
No, I
on the
didn't.
chat.
Prove
You
it.
jumped
Prove
on the
it.
chat at the crack of dawn when you saw Drea trying to come for my neck and tried to befriend her. As I'm ignoring her, by the
Oh
way,
no,
because
I
I still
treat
got love
people.
for her, right? Slow down.
What? No.
You tried to befriend her this morning, right? Trying to get one up on me. That's what you thought you was going to do. Then you
No.
found out the actual relationships back here, and now you're the
No.
victim.
I've been figured
Oh,
out the relationships back here.
excuse me, allow me to finish, right? I'll just end here. I told you niggas. I told you. I watched her. This is what she does. She likes to throw rocks, start problems, and then when people respond to her, right, she plays victim
Right.
every single time. Now it's even happening with
That's
the women. Unmold
mm-hmm.
yourself, sis. You have a dusty
No.
aura. Like, listen,
Okay.
wash your aura. There are
Okay.
amulets that will help with that. There are teas. You could talk to my sister TJ, right? Like, there are things you could do to let go of this hurt. So to answer your question, yes, I know I'm the nigga they talk shit about. I know I'm the dog they'll sick on a motherfucker in a heartbeat, right? But I also know them motherfuckers won't let you play with me, right? So don't
Okay.
worry about my relationships with my friends. Just be a
Oh,
better
so you're
you.
okay with
And I yield.
okay.
Habaragani.
Well,
Habaragani.
that's cool. Well, is there anyone else who would like to say something before I speak? Because I don't want to be accused of not allowing others to share their feelings.
To
Did
say
you look?
something.
Did you raise your
The
hand?
reason
Please.
why, you know what I'm saying, women have such a hard time in these circles is for shit like this. Because in the middle of a conversation about economics and politics, you decided to bring up your beef with people and all this other shit and
And
interrupt
I
the
cooked them, honey.
conversation.
And I
You,
cooked them, honey.
we don't
I'm
know
sorry. I
because
didn't mean
guess
to
what
cut you
else
off.
you didn't do? Let him talk. Okay. We were trying to hear that conversation. And you ain't let him talk. And then she decided that
I
because y'all were
acknowledge
in the
that. I
middle
have
of
to do
that,
better. I acknowledge
please,
that.
please, because we want to hear both sides. In the middle of that, she decided, well, since y'all not getting nowhere, I need to come in and talk about my feelings. And then we're on a
Oh,
feelings conversation for 2 hours about what went on in another chat somewhere else that had nothing to do with the conversation.
yeah, that's not true.
So it's very true when it's recorded. So what I'm saying is that
Prove it.
this is the reason why we have these issues as women here, though, because instead of reading,
Prove it.
instead of allowing that conversation to happen, we're on this for 2 hours. And now look at who's in the room,
Well,
right? The
this is
whole
what we
room
were
is
called here for,
gone
honey.
because of that. But they were having
No,
that
it's not.
conversation.
There's a call full of
You
people
can't
here
even
right
let her
now
finish.
She
because
can't allow it.
she's
Let her finish.
That was a very valid point, honey. She
So
didn't even
go
say I
ahead.
go ahead.
I
disagree.
made the call in here this morning, and I didn't know that this woman was up at 4 o'clock in the morning talking about that mess. I get wind of this, getting on, just making a call, and everybody
Because
getting
you've
on here,
always just
and
came in
this
here and made
mess.
calls in the mornings. Okay.
Girl, do you know how long I've been in here?
Yeah,
Well, as
that's
long as
not
I've been knowing
uncommon
you,
for Ivory to start
Well,
as
talking.
long
you
as
met
Not
I've
me
been
in this
knowing
group.
you,
uncommon.
You met
as
me in this
long as
group.
that's not what I said. I said as if you've just been up in here making phone calls in this group. As long as I've known you, I haven't seen you start no call until this morning.
Yeah, that's not
That's
uncommon.
a lie.
She
That's not
just got
uncommon
back,
for
and
Ivory
she
to start a call.
definitely made calls.
Why she was the queen of the
That has
group.
nothing to do
Hold
with
on.
me.
Hold on. She was making calls all the time. That's why she was the queen of the group. Now she left.
Oh,
She
oh.
was gone, right? So that's why you didn't see her making calls because she wasn't here. So she just got added back a few days ago, which is why she's
Yeah, she
back
just
to
got
doing the
added
same
back
thing
because she
she was doing
left.
before. So the thing is that she was
No.
doing that before. The reason why you
I
didn't
saw
see
when
it
she
is the
got added
time
back to the
she was
chat,
wrong.
and she got added back to the chat when they kicked me out of the other chat.
I mean, I
Oh,
don't know
So
nothing
first
about
and
the other chat. I'm
foremost,
not in the other chat, Amira. I could just tell
first
you
and
what
Okay,
went on
foremost,
so
here.
that's why,
I
and that's
was
the reason.
added to
And so,
the.
honey,
Hold
respectfully,
up.
that's
No,
the
don't
reason
cut
why I
her
be
off.
saying
Don't let her cut
that.
you off, honey. Don't
That's
let her cut you off,
the
honey.
reason
Because
why
I'm
Don't
talking
let
about
I
her
what
be
cut you
happened
saying
off,
stuff
honey. Your
like
here.
bitch
I'm
don't
only
run
talking about what
nothing.
happened in here. I'm
my
not talking about what happened somewhere else.
exactly. And so why you should probably, in certain circumstances and
No, I
situations,
shouldn't
be
because I'm
quiet and
talking
just
about what
spectate
happened in here.
because you don't know what you're
You're talking
talking
about what
about.
happened
You have
somewhere
no
else.
clue what you're talking
You
about. And
literally
so,
just
First
cut
and
and
what
her
I,
off to
and
tell
You
what
her
don't
I'm,
know
to
what
and
be
you're
you,
talking
and
quiet.
about.
what,
That's insane.
so
You cut her off
what's the
to tell
difference
her she should
between
be
you
quiet.
talking to me?
That's
What's the
insane.
First
difference?
and foremost,
That's
um,
insane. You cut.
I
Huh.
was being added back to the group. Bantu, I don't know. I guess they seen it late, but I left the group because it was just a bunch of arguing stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of contention with me and a certain person. So I left the group. So let the
And so
stuff
you
die
left the
down.
group. Okay, great.
And
And then you
then
got
shut
added
the
back.
fuck
Okay.
up, bitch. I'm talking.
Okay.
Ugly hoes always
I
got
don't,
something to say.
who fucking
So
cares?
I told
Who fucking
I
Bantu
care.
cares?
them
I
before
care. I'd like to hear what she has
before
to
me
say.
and this girl
Damn.
fell out, before I told
We
him
are
to
going
add
into
me
the
back
lunch
to the
hour.
group.
Will anybody like to place an order?
I had
Shit,
told him to
that's
add me back to the group.
because I'm
He
hungry as
said,
shit.
"Oh, sis, I just seen your inbox." And so he added me back to the group when he seen the inbox. What is she talking about? That had nothing to do with her
Okay, well,
sour
fine.
ass,
Then I'm
stale
wrong. Then the
assholes
end.
always want to be
Oh
important.
well. I listen. One thing about me is I have no problem with being wrong. I am
Mother
a-okay with
sour.
being wrong. Okay. So at the end of the day,
The day will end.
that day
is there
gotta
anybody
end.
else? Is there anybody else? Is there anybody else who got anything to
I
say
hate you,
before I
Shay.
start
It
talking?
doesn't
I
matter
hate you,
No,
because
Shay.
you
you
cut off
don't.
I
No, you
just
everybody.
wanted to
don't.
say
You
I
cut
hate
off
Shay.
literally everybody that started talking.
They're called interjections. It's not cutting you off. Do you not know how to have a
And when you
conversation?
An
interject, you
interjection
cut
is
them
cutting
off.
someone off.
What
You're
the
That's
fuck are
cutting them
you
off
literally
when
talking
you
the
about? That's
Okay.
interject.
literally
Like, what
what
the
it is.
fuck?
it's
The fuck?
literally the
All
same.
right. So
This bitch
go
But you expect
ahead.
everybody to be quiet when you're speaking. Like, that's
these
not
No,
bitches
fair.
be
I really
lame as
listen.
fuck.
Yes, you
Actually,
do.
listen.
Absolutely.
Actually,
Yes, you
I do not.
do.
Yes.
I do
It
not
is
Yes,
expect
you
people to
do.
be.
every fucking
Yes,
I do
you
time.
not.
do. You
You
were
keep
saying it
doing
all
it.
No, I
morning
do
this
not.
morning.
Yes.
I
Yes,
do not
you
expect
do.
people.
Stop
With
lying.
Tiffany. With
No,
Tiffany.
Right.
if we're having a casual conversation, if there's a casual
Bruh.
conversation going on, I do not
You
Paging
and
give a
this
fuck
Tiffany.
and
about people
everybody on this
talking.
call to
I
be
will
Paging
quiet.
Tiffany
Be
concede
and
my
quiet. You
opportunity.
can
Ivory.
complain
Yeah,
Paging
and
Tiffany.
because
cry
if
about this
somebody is talking
bullshit.
to me, if somebody is talking to
This
me and they ask
bullshit
me a
that you
question,
brought over here, might I
if
add.
someone asks,
And I'm
who's
gonna
that?
keep
Whose
on
voice is that?
adding.
Who is that?
Oh, this is Shay.
I'm not talking to you.
Well, I'm talking to
Okay,
I
you.
so
have
all right,
no reason to be
so
talking to you, woman.
all right,
Why do
so
you
What
here
the
keep
here's
making
fuck?
it
my
a
here
Find
point to
out
talk to
who I'm
let
me?
talking
me
to
let
too.
me let
Why
Find
do
out who
me
you
I'm
keep
talking
let
making it a
me
to
point
let
to
me
Shut the
talk
fuck
interject
to
up
me?
quickly,
and talk
Shay
about
please.
who
is
the
the
fuck
point
you
of
Let
really
me
want to talk
interject
observation.
to, ho.
quickly, please.
Shay
Let
is
me
the
That is
interject
point
a
of
really
Fuck
what
quick.
you
observation.
want to
is
talk to.
wrong with these
Talk
And
to
her
y'all.
people?
Let
opinion
me
Talk to y'all.
matters
interject
Y'all
Have
hoes
quickly.
don't
too.
run
mental health
nothing.
The
issues.
thing
Y'all
Shay's
is,
are
the thing
fucking
Who
opinion
runs
crazy.
out
this
too,
is
matters.
the
Shay?
thing. We
She
are
don't
on
run a
a
motherfucking
public
There's
call.
thing.
We are
something
on a
wrong with
chat
y'all.
call. So somebody is always going to interject whether you're speaking to them or not.
Yes, and I can completely understand that. But if somebody calls me to a call to ask
Kaylin,
me a
What's
specific
wrong with her? Ain't
question,
nobody called
then
you to
you
the
have to.
motherfucking
about
Yes,
call.
they
Connie,
did with your lying
God
ass. You don't know
damn.
what you're talking about.
The
You
fuck?
don't
You
know what
don't
you're
know what
talking
you're
about.
talking about.
You
Me.
literally
Me,
don't
you
know
should
what
have
you're
been
talking
asleep
about.
at 4 a.m. instead of writing fucking
Don't tell me
paragraphs
what the fuck to
about
do,
bullshit
bitch.
in
you
here.
just
You
need to
worry
let
about
it
your
God
motherfucking
damn.
go.
life, ho.
Maybe you sleep deprived right
Maybe
Let
you
it
now.
should be
go,
more productive. Maybe you
baby.
should
Maybe
get
you
up and take
sleep
your fat
Let the
ass to the
deprived
gym,
right
darkness
bitch,
now. Like,
at
what the
five
fuck?
o'clock in
fade.
the morning. Why
That's
don't
All
you
right.
get
So
ridiculous.
your
why
big
why
chunky
why
ass up
why
That's
are we
and go
even
crazy.
take
going
your
there?
ass to the
Why are we
gym at
even
Like,
4
what
4 o'clock
shit
in the
that's too
You
morning.
hard and
need to
fucking.
let
That's what
it
you should have been
Why
doing
go.
don't you get
instead of
your
bringing
fat
that
ass
bullshit
up
in
and
here.
go
Let
to
it
the
go.
fucking gym?
Yeah,
Why are we
bitch.
even
Look
going
Why
into this?
don't you
like
Like,
get your big ass
that's
up and go to the fucking
TKO.
gym, bitch?
I
Why
get
don't
my
you
big
use your
ass up
time
and
more
you get your
Bye-bye.
big
wisely?
ass up
Why
and
don't
go
you
to the
use
Here's
gym,
your
bitch.
time more wisely,
Cause
ho?
you ain't no skinny mini,
You
bitch.
ain't got shit.
Big
Hey,
valley
bitch,
arms
thicker
having
than
ass
motherfucking,
bitch.
thicker than
I was
motherfucking
Thick
just
cold
trying
ass,
to
big
oatmeal.
ass
pick up and
fucking
Thicker
talk
than
to my
motherfucking
nigga
cold
fucking
Naga
oatmeal.
being it up
about
booty
the
okay,
ass bitch. Shut the fuck
electromagnetism.
up.
Oh, let me
here's
post
the
pictures of
thing.
my ass. You
Anyways,
want
Nigga
me to post some more
came in
pictures?
here
It
You want
anyways,
me to post
is
some more pictures?
it
Y'all
is
like
a
when I
Excuse
post
me,
topic
y'all.
pictures?
that
TJ can't
Y'all like
yell,
when I
and
anyways,
post
TJ is
you
trying to
pictures?
better
talk.
let it
So can we
and
go.
you
calm
hadn't
down?
brought it
Everybody
here,
calm
but
down
this
for a
what
You
you
like when
second.
I
had.
Cause
post
I'm not
Let
gonna
pictures?
be
it
able to
So
go,
go
survive.
ahead,
so
TJ. Go
murder.
so
ahead,
that we
Like
can
TJ.
a
hear and
bad
Your
stuff
Go ahead,
pictures.
presentable.
staycation.
TJ.
Your pictures.
Wow,
Go ahead,
wow.
TJ. What you was
I'm
gonna
just trying to
say?
make sense of this. shit like quickly, even though it's hard to, but it's a chat call. People are gonna chime in whether you want them to or not. So
Thank you.
when you tell somebody,
Of
I'm not
course.
fucking talking to you, that's gonna rile the other person up because in their head, okay,
Oh,
it's an open call.
well, you can tell when there's an open discussion and when there's a conversation
If it's
between
a closed
specific
discussion,
people.
go in their
People can
inbox.
tell.
Go in their
People can
inbox.
tell. We are not stupid and we are
Go in
not.
their inbox.
If y'all want me to believe that y'all are intelligent humans, then y'all got to start acting like it.
That's what you
God
gotta
damn
do,
it.
baby.
Like,
But
what
That's
the
what
see,
you
fuck
here's
are
the
gotta
y'all
do.
thing.
talking about? Like,
I'm gonna say this. So, and you know, shit don't none of this shit back here bothers me. So
right.
when I said something about Kenny, you was like, I wasn't fucking talking to you. Okay, cool. But I said what I said. I'm not gonna go
Yeah,
back and
and you
forth.
did.
But Mike
But you
was
understood
doing it.
exactly what I was talking
I
about,
did, but
right?
Mike did the same
All
thing, but
right.
you
That's
never
all I
said
care
nothing to
about.
Hold
him.
up, TJ. What you
That's
mean
all
I
I care
did?
about.
What you
Because Mike
understood?
is a person who's observant, just like
Hey, yo,
y'all are
TJ,
observant
don't
in
start with me, man.
the way that there are
Wait,
people
what you
that
say,
y'all know.
Kenny?
I said, what you mean you understood? Don't start with me,
I
TJ.
understand. You know, I understand both sides. I'm not fucking biased. I understand
You know
both
I know how
ends.
you
She
do. That's
understands.
why you
She
my
not,
nigga.
and that's exactly what I told her,
You know I
and that's
know how you
exactly what I
do.
told her I appreciated about her. Is because
Sweetie, please
I like people
settle down.
who know how to be objective and
Please.
unbiased, pragmatic. I love
Like
those
this
type of
though.
people.
Oh, Jesus
Maybe
Christ.
And
you
so
strive to be that way if that's what you like.
It seems like you're trying to prove something
I,
so
I
hard.
absolutely am.
I see that.
Absolutely am a
The
very
person she was
objective
I
and
was
trying to
right
prove
pragmatic
it
again.
to,
person.
the person she was
I
trying to
was
prove it to
right
was no
once
longer
again.
on the phone. That's why she calmed down a little.
No, that's not true. I didn't even know if I guess let me look at the thing. I guess it's Ivory. I didn't know that Ivory wasn't on the phone anymore. I've been talking the same way for an extended amount of time now. I'm sorry that you haven't been
I
able
wasn't
to
talking
realize
about
that.
Ivory.
Then who are you talking about? I don't know who you're talking about. Who are you talking about
You
that's not
do. The
on
same
the
way
phone
you know
anymore?
who's
You need to
talking when they're
let it
talking.
go.
You know who I be talking about, and you
Like, no, I
act
literally don't
oblivious
know
to
you
it.
fucking people.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I
maybe you
don't
should learn.
fucking know you
Well, then why,
people.
if you don't know
Well,
people,
maybe you
why do
should
you
learn.
sit here and you're talking shit like you know people? You talk about people like you know
Well,
people, but then now you're
That's why
sitting
you
here
didn't know
saying
you had
that you don't
in
already
know
what
been
way?
people.
disrespectful.
This is crazy.
What?
That's why
Okay,
you
well,
didn't know
listen.
you had already been disrespectful to me. You don't even know who you be talking about. You don't know
So
who you be talking
I
to. You
asked
just be
you,
shooting.
I gave you the opportunity, Mr.
Hi,
Kenny,
Tiffany.
Mr.
Hababagani.
Kenny. I gave you the
Hababagani, friend.
opportunity to
You didn't
express
give me a
when
motherfucking thing. You didn't
I
give
did.
me nothing.
I did. I literally
Nothing.
did.
You can't give me nothing.
Well, I
I
gave you the
honestly don't even
opportunity
really
to
be wanting to
share.
even talk to you like that.
You're lying because you vie for my attention every day.
No, see,
You
this is
literally
what you
vie.
want to
I
believe.
don't wake up talking. Well, maybe
So,
you
so,
want to believe
so
something else.
again, you are the molded peach in the bowl. You start shit every day, right? I do have a problem
My
with you.
phone is dying. I'll get
This
my other
space,
one.
this space actually started to get better. I do have a problem with the molded peach. Guilty as charged. And they didn't believe me. But I told you niggas I was right. Kimmy was right once again. So in conclusion, now where Leandre at?
Ignoring your ass.
Go get him, TJ.
Well, now that it's, I guess we're done. I
No, I was saying that my phone died.
We could probably set up a dual stream, and try to get you and him a combo.
We could do that.
Would y'all do that? Would you actually be able to, like? We'll probably have to bring out a clock for you two, but if y'all
Absolutely.
respect the
On
clock, then
on
we could go ahead and have that dialogue.
on politics. A good
Yeah.
political discourse. I'm with it.
Okay. I'll get with him and see.
mm.
See, now they're gonna get to see Kenny jump in the ring. I wasn't scared to get in the ring. I'm just not doing no more Bibles and Berbers. Like I'm tired. The kids ain't
You
got
said that
food
he's willing to
stamps.
debate you
Shit
about
is
anything
bad
that
out
you're
here.
knowledgeable
I
about.
want to talk about 2025.
Well, religion is absolutely 2025.
Okay. For who?
Religion is a very valid 2025 topic.
Not for an anti-theist.
Well, you don't have to have those conversations.
Okay, that was kind of the point I was making.
But that
Duh.
doesn't mean that you got to stop other people from having their
I
conversation.
didn't stop anybody from having anything.
Well,
You're
maybe that's
stopping
why.
us from having the conversation right now, as you always do.
But
We were just having a discourse about setting
Oh,
up a
look who
is
finally
this
conversation,
not
fucking
still
showed
a
and
up.
then
discourse?
here you come,
Is
proving
this not still
everybody
a
right
conversation?
once again. But continue.
Is this not still a conversation? Why is this not a conversation anymore? Because I'm talking.
Jesus Christ, you were talking about
Why is it
removing
that this is
me.
not a
You were
conversation?
when you talked about removing myself from the conversation, right?
No, I
The
said, yeah,
point
you
was
don't have to
maybe
talk
you
about stuff
should
that you
do
don't
that.
want to talk about.
But we were already talking about something. What
Well,
part of that don't you understand?
the thing that I said
You
before,
interjected that goofy shit that religion is still 2025.
because you
Where?
told,
What doctrines are being
what do you,
written? Where? What are you
wait,
talking
people
about?
still are adhering to
So for an
doctrines, sir,
anti-theist,
in
right?
2025.
That could be goofy.
So
Because that shit
anti-theist
don't
just
have
sounds like
nothing
somebody
to
who has
do with
a
everybody.
fucking thorn in their side. Anti-theist.
No, the only one that had a thorn in his side was Jesus, right?
And you mad
That has
about it.
nothing.
Why you
That's
so
your
mad about it?
doctrine. That's your doctrine. Because you
I'm an
interjected it.
agnostic.
Jesus Christ on the cross. What is she talking
Why did
about?
you just say that? You're an anti-theist, sir.
I didn't say I was an anti-theist.
Whoa,
I said your argument doesn't
whoa,
matter to an
whoa,
anti-theist.
whoa,
See? Gotcha.
whoa.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Who the fuck was I talking to? Who am
I
I
said
supposed to
your
believe?
argument doesn't matter to an anti-theist. I said in 2025, religion doesn't apply to everyone. Gotcha. So you got to
Not to an
listen.
anti-theist.
You
But
see
we were
how I put
talking.
you in that
But
corner?
no,
Because
no,
I knew
no,
you
sir.
weren't
It's like
listening.
you
No,
can't
You
no,
even
see?
no.
you can't even do
What
this.
you, Kenny? You got to stop
What?
this, sir. That's not okay. Because we were
So he
talking about
goes,
you and what you wanted to discuss.
Put you
We
right
were
in that
talking
corner.
about the things that
I
you
never
like,
claimed to be one.
and you
You made
said
the
that
yeah,
you
because
statement
wanted.
they
that in
see if it's fucking
2025
thing.
religion is important. I said it's not important to an anti-theist. I simply
Well,
gave you a group of people who that shit don't matter to.
well, if the
Backed you
person
right
that's
in the
an
corner.
anti-theist doesn't want to,
Backed you right
I'm
in the
Whose
sorry
corner.
that I
goddamn
can.
foot was
Back
that?
you right in the
Because you don't
corner.
Y'all
listen.
are,
Huh?
y'all are, that was
Whose
kind of
foot was
weird.
that?
That was
That's my
kind of
fingers.
weird.
No, I see your foot, girl.
That is my fingers.
Features those.
That was weird. Uh, Oh, if that's what y'all call backing in the corner, if that's what y'all call backing in the corner, then y'all are really crazy.
No, you were backed in the corner when you assumed that I
Okay, well,
subscribe
I'm sorry
to
that I
being an
assumed that the
anti-theist.
person
I
was
didn't
you
say
because
that.
you were
But
talking
that
about what
goes to the
you prefer to
conversation that
talk
you
to.
don't be listening.
You,
You could have
you,
asked me.
no, no,
You
no,
could have
no,
said,
no,
well, are you an
no, no,
anti-theist?
no,
Then you would have
no,
backed
no,
me in
no,
the
no,
corner
no,
of having to
no, no,
stand on
no,
what I believe in.
no, no,
Yes,
no.
yes, yes.
When we were having
But
this
again, you're not listening.
conversation, you were talking about the things that you see valuable or invaluable to have conversations about.
I'm sorry,
You were
what?
saying the thing. Okay, let me
That
change my
made no
language.
sense to me.
You
I
were
don't
talking
understand.
about the things that you care to talk about and don't care to talk about, right? And then in the process of you talking about things that you do or do not care to talk about, you said that religion is a thing that is irrelevant. And you said this multiple times, essentially. And pardon me if I don't,
I didn't say that.
now pardon me if I don't
Please
give
go
you
to
an
the
exact,
timestamp where I said
please
religion is
pardon
irrelevant.
me
I
if
never
I
said
don't,
that. I'm
pardon me,
interjecting.
pardon,
I'm
okay,
not
that's
cutting you
fine.
off. I'm interjecting to correct your
Okay.
lies.
Okay, that's
Right.
fine.
I
So
didn't even
pardon,
say that I wasn't religious. I didn't
this
say
is
none of that.
becoming an interruption
Stick to
now.
what I'm saying.
Okay.
Right.
So you were talking about what you wanted to talk about, the things that you think should or should not be talked about. A part of the things that you were describing that you think should or should not be talked about, you brought up religion. And then when you brought up religion, you said that religion, I said that religion is still a very relevant topic because you said that we should be talking about things that are relevant to 2025. I said, well, religion is very much relevant to
Everybody heard the
2025.
conversation. Get to your point. Lynn.
Okay, well, I'm trying to figure out where I lied. So you
So
said,
again, number
so
one, I wasn't
so
talking to you. Number
so
one.
we're
Number
okay.
two,
So this is a
number
group
two,
conversation.
number two. You probably shouldn't have
This
gotten
is
in the
an
conversation
interruption.
if you didn't
Why
understand
not?
that all I was simply saying was that I would prefer to talk about something beside religion. All this other stuff you trying to inject that religion
No,
isn't important, that we
before
shouldn't
that,
talk about religion. I never said none of
before
that.
that, before
All I
that, you were
said,
talking about
please allow me to
economics.
finish.
Before
Please
that,
allow
you
me
were
to
no,
finish.
because you actually interrupted
Right,
me. So now I'm
right.
reclaiming my time.
Now you've been interrupting me.
I'm
You
reclaiming
started
my
by
time.
interrupting me
No,
because
that's not
again, I
correct.
was never
You're
talking to
lying. You're
you.
lying now. You're
You
lying.
started by
You're lying.
interrupting me.
You're
I was
lying.
talking to Honey about setting up a stream. You interjected. You
And I
started by
said that
cutting me
religion is
off.
Wanna
very
be
relevant for
important?
2025.
Goofy.
Miss
Re-
Important. Miss
religion is still
Important.
religion is still relevant in 2025. You said something I disagreed with it.
I never said
Would you like to
religion
debate about
wasn't
whether or
in.
not
Slow
religion is
down.
still relevant in
Let me say something
2025?
very slow for you, and I hope you can understand
Would
it
you
this
like to
time.
debate about whether or
I
not religion
never
is still valid
claimed
in
that
2025?
religion wasn't important.
Would
What
you
I
like
said
to
was
debate
I
about
would
whether or not
prefer, and now you're
religion
going to do
is
this goofy
still
shit and
valid
repeat
in
yourself 10 times
2025?
instead of listening. And then you're going to be confused again.
I'm
Now
not
you're just
confused
going to
about
repeat
anything.
yourself instead of actually listening to
So
two
at what
sentences
point do I
so I
conclude
could be
that
done
somebody's
talking with
running?
you.
Because y'all are the ones who know when
I
people are running.
never
When is
said
somebody running?
religion wasn't important. All I
Yes, you
said
did.
was
You said
I
that it
would
was not
He's the
relevant
prefer,
to
I said
2025.
oh
I would
Lord. She don't
prefer to
listen.
You
talk
said that it
about
wasn't relevant
other
to
topics.
2025.
That's what I said.
You
I
said
said
that
I would like to
you
talk
said you would
about
like to talk about
something
things that are relevant to
besides the Bible
2025,
and the
other than the
Berbers.
Bible or the
That's what
Berbers.
I said.
Because you also have said that you are tired of talking about things from 2,000 years ago, and which I said then that, well, things from 2,000 years ago are still being discussed because people still value those things. And if you don't
Yes.
want to talk about those
And
things,
that
you don't have to
displays
talk about it.
and that displays an extraordinary grasp of the obvious. Yes, you have an extraordinary grasp of the obvious. Yes.
Yeah, and the
There are
inobvious. That's why
churches,
people get
Kenny, she
there
mad
are
gonna
at
act
you.
like
churches
she
on
don't
every
understand
other
what you're
corner.
saying, brother.
Yes. The
I
Bible
understand
is
exactly
still
what he's saying. Why
important.
do y'all
The
keep saying that?
Quran is still important. Yes. You have an amazing grasp
Okay.
of the obvious. But
Thank you for
again,
conceding to
what
that
you
point. We
missed
have nothing to
was the
debate about
simple
anymore.
point that I was making from the beginning. I simply want to talk about other
Right. And then
things.
you
I
said that
never claimed religion wasn't important. Stop
you did.
lying.
You did do that.
Stop lying.
Well, you're
I
lying.
just said I want to talk about
She
food
can't help
stamps.
it. She
Okay.
Thanksgiving
can't
is
help
coming
it.
up. I
This
said
Okay.
lie.
I want to talk about political
Right.
options
And I
for the
said that
next election. I
right. And I
wanted to
said,
talk about the fact that Andrew Gillum is now a podcaster just
you
because he has
remember
doodle sheets, but white folk will reelect somebody with 32 felonies. And we'll throw away somebody just for having doodle sheets who could have
hey,
been Barack Obama Jr.
Timmy,
But I'll come
can I
back to
say
doodle
something real
sheets,
quick?
Andrew Gillum later on. But
Okay, so I want to
that's
say
what I
something really
said.
quick, Timmy.
I said I
So
wanted to talk about other things.
okay, I
At
heard
no
you. How many
point did
times
I
are
ever
you only
say
repeating this to stop me
religion
from being able
wasn't
to talk?
important. At no point did I ever say
Are
the
you only repeating
conversation of
this so
religion
that you can
shouldn't be
stop me from
had. The
talking?
one thing that I do that you're incapable of, I never interrupt the religious
Well, it
conversation.
seems like you're
I
only
don't
talking to
interrupt
keep
it.
me from being able to
Right. The
talk.
way you're interrupting me trying to talk about
Well, I
politics,
was actually
I don't
talking.
do that when it comes to
No.
religious conversation.
Well,
Right.
listen, you do actually, but let
Listen
me
to
tell you
what?
something.
No, I
So
don't. You're a
earlier,
liar.
okay, so
You're
stop.
sitting here
Okay.
lying.
So now that you talked, I would like to. Are you okay
I
with that?
didn't talk. You talked over me. So it's not going to
Well,
be nice now. It ain't going to be, yeah, I'm cutting you
well,
off.
we were cutting each
I
other
am going
off.
to mirror you. The
Well,
term is called
yeah, that's
mirroring.
what I did.
I
That's
am
what
going to
I
give
did.
you the
I
energy
actually
you
did
gave
that.
me. Don't pretend like you allowed me to have the floor
I
uninterrupted.
did.
So now you can speak uninterrupted. Nah, not going to
Well, I
happen.
did. I
Try that
did, and then
shit
I
on a
didn't.
nigga with a GED.
Well,
You're not smarter than me, sis. Relax.
well, I didn't. I didn't say that.
If
So
you were smarter than me, you would allow me to speak and then rip my argument to shreds.
well,
That's
that's
what
what
I
I'm
do
about to
with you.
do. I will
That's
do
how I
that
knew
if you
you
would
were
be
crashing
quiet.
out and didn't
If
hear
you
what
would
I
be
was
quiet,
saying.
I
So
will
you were going to
gladly.
sit here and lie on me. You're a liar. You're a liar, a cheater, a deceiver.
This seems like
Honey.
deflection.
Mhm.
This seems like deflection to me.
Right.
Okay.
I think the only people that care about politics is I know Tiffany's good and what Leandre. They're probably the only people I
That's
really
who
know
he
that
was
really.
talking to. That's who she
So,
cut him off
so
with.
Silky, right?
I
They were
didn't cut
Leandre
setting
anyone
up.
off.
and
I
Silky,
did
they were
not cut anyone
literally
off. Y'all are
setting up a
weird.
oh
conversation
Lord.
between him and I because when we were having the conversation on this call, she wanted to interject with her feelings. So
That's
now
not true.
we're setting up a
That is
future
not true.
conversation. and
Y'all are
she
liars.
interrupts again.
Y'all are liars.
She did it again.
So earlier in the conversation, so this is what happened, Silky. Would you like me to tell you what happened?
She literally proved everything she's been arguing against the
Silky,
entire conversation.
would
She
you
did
like
it
me
again.
would you like me to tell you what happened, Silky?
Oh Lord, not this shit again. I'm gone. You know what? If I gotta listen to this bitch keep talking, then I'm gone.
Okay, bye.
This
Sister
shit
I'll
is
It's
I'll
just
listen to
Ivory,
like
this
Sister
boring.
again.
It's
Ivory.
dry. It's dry. It's boring.
You
It's
know I
no
hold
I
you
hope
to
topic.
that
a
your
Nothing
day
higher
is
going on
great.
standard,
here.
Sister
It's
Ivory.
circular arguing, and I
Why is
thought
it
they was
circular?
getting. I thought they were getting
We
somewhere with
literally
their
were moving on.
conversation,
Y'all are the ones who keep
but
going
then they
into all
went
this
back
other
to
stuff.
this. Like they were talking
Literally,
about
no, it's
something.
not back to anything. The conversation is about, just in case you guys lost track, whether or not Kenny believes that there are other valuable things to talk about in this chat room. He mentioned that there were things such as politics to be able to discuss. He also said that he thought that there were things old as 2,000 years ago, like religion and the Berbers and the Bible, that were no longer
I
relevant or
never said that.
Basically
I
said he
never
want to take
said
a
that.
pause
You
on
and
should have
those
so
stopped at what I
topics.
said.
So
right.
What I said
Why
was I
Lord,
want to
am I
talk
being
about other things.
interrupted?
I never
because
said
you
these
just keep
conversations weren't
doing your
important.
shit
I
you
never
do.
said these
It's
conversations shouldn't
irritating.
be had. I said I'm just not having it
So why I haven't even been able to get to the end of my sentence yet.
because you
Yeah,
lying.
because we do you how
Stop
I'm
you do
lying.
with
not.
other people.
I'm literally
Stop
not
lying.
lying. I
Payback,
have not lied.
bitch.
I have not lied about
Right.
anything actually.
Now she want
So
everybody to be
so actually
quiet,
the only
Sister
person
Ivory.
who showed to
She ain't been
the
able to
only
be quiet for
the
2
only person who
motherfucking seconds. Now she want
the only
everybody to be
person who like
quiet.
bold faced lied on this phone was
hmm
Kenny.
Kid ain't told not one lie.
Yes, he did when he said
Kitty
that he
don't
didn't
lie.
say that
I didn't
when
lie
he
when I said you look like Murder Urkel and
when
that I
he
don't
said,
want you. I
well,
didn't lie.
you didn't lie
That
about
was the
that
honest
in
to
that
God
particular
truth.
picture. So, but anyway,
Oh
that's
shit.
irrelevant. That is called ad hominem. That is when you start to focus on something that belongs to the
But
particular
sis, we
person
all have a
and not the
thesaurus.
argument that's being
Oh
had.
We all
shit.
have a thesaurus. And if we don't, we have Google. You don't
Or
have to
Jesus.
explain no words, right? Just
Well,
say
it
what you're
doesn't seem like
saying.
y'all know how to have a
You cut
conversation.
people off to have a diatribe. 4 score and 7 years ago, and you start going for 30 minutes, right?
Well,
Like, but
did you
when
know
people
that
get their
Take me
opportunity to
admin,
talk,
Silky.
you're cutting them off.
did you
Like,
know
I'm
that when
surgical with it. One
somebody,
thing you're gonna learn about Kenny if you stay around long enough, I'm
well, one
surgical.
thing
I'm
you'll
quick.
notice about me is that
Ask my
I'm
wife.
surgical.
I am
I'm
quick.
very
I'm in and out,
surgical,
right?
dangerous.
You a damn lie, Kenny.
I'm quick.
So anyway,
That's what my wife be mad at me for. Boy, you're quick, man.
You,
You
yeah.
hump like
you
a
know what?
rabbit.
You know we're live, right? You should have never listen. Take that shit back.
We laugh.
Yeah, we
Hello?
live.
Hello?
Yeah.
I ain't ashamed. I got 52 pumps of this rod of God. And if
Yo.
you can't figure it out, all right, now let's get focused. All right,
Yeah.
CJ, you threw me off.
So we
CJ,
were
you threw
actually
me
having a
off, man.
conversation.
I'm going back on mute, man. I'm
We
going
were
back
actually
on
having a
mute.
conversation. Are we still doing the playground stuff, or are we having a conversation
On like y'all claim y'all want to do. Do I need to get off the phone for y'all to feel comfortable enough to talk to each other?
What girl?
Listen.
Get
You
off
See,
the
think you
Amira,
phone.
okay,
important?
hold on.
You don't have to
Hold
get off
on,
the
hold on, hold
phone.
on.
If you shut up
Wait a minute.
sometimes,
Wait a
Lady
that's
minute.
is
Wait
all
a
we
minute.
need.
Amira, Amira,
You think you
not.
Amira,
important?
I don't consider you to be stupid, unintelligent, nothing like that. But you're very
Get the fuck out.
inflammatory in some of the things you say. And
I
you
agree.
definitely know how to rile a person up.
I agree.
So like
Well, listen though, TJ, if they can do what they do, why can't I do what I do? They just mad that I do it the way that I do it.
mm. Well then ask
They do
them.
what they do.
Ask
I
the
just
people who feel that way
Ah.
towards
The
you.
difference with me, when I do what I do it like
Oh
I'm
my
doing it for
God.
TV.
You
Z
talking
News.
TV commercials, Kenny. Leave me alone.
what you give me.
Shit crazy.
Oh, here he come. Wait, hold on.
No,
Hold
fucking hold
on.
on.
Hold
Hold
on.
on.
so funny. And I'm arguing with these fucking people on this phone, bro. They ass is mad as fuck that I don't that they so like they want to do all this fucking hollering and screaming and shit. And then when I return shit back to
I
them
know
out
she
the way
ain't
that I
talking
do
no
it, then
motherfucking
they want
Leo.
to complain and
I
She
like to
shit.
talking
make
to no
people
Neo
smile.
motherfucking love.
Have I made at
That's who
least
she
one
not talking
person on the
to.
call smile today?
She talking to
If
her
I
damn
did, then my
self.
job is done.
So
She
TJ, do
talking
you
to her
think it's
damn
fair?
self.
Do you think that it's fair that if somebody is a way towards me, that I can be that same way towards them?
Were you
Nah,
that
this
way to
girl
that
is
person
crazy.
in the beginning? Like, see, that's the thing. It's like,
Okay,
what
so
was
be,
your
be
first
honest.
interaction with them?
Okay, the first interaction that I had with these with a number of people in here, was them insulting me on behalf of somebody else.
Mm.
So what am I supposed to do?
That sounds very projective.
So what am I supposed to do? I came in here.
I thought these people were your
Somebody.
friends.
I'll respond. So
So literally, that's
when it
that's.
came to you
So
and
what? So
I
what do
didn't
we do?
insult
What do
you.
we do?
I just responded to your argument. I didn't
What do
insult
we
you.
do?
Well,
So
just
Can
to
I
have a
say something?
conversation. The thing is about having a
Hold on.
conversation. They're your
Hold
friends.
on,
So if
Neo.
these are the
Hold
people you
on.
speak to on a daily, were there any conversations had? So
no, there was literally no conversations with those people before they started attacking me on behalf of the other person. And I even went as far as to post the conversation that I had with the other person so that they can see
Oh,
that
she
there,
talking
there
about the
shouldn't have
honey
been
shit.
anything for them to be mad about.
Never mind
But
the fact that she
instead,
came
they
in and said
decided to
your
stay
harem of
mad
hoes.
anyway. I
But
but
listen,
no.
TJ.
Never mind
I went out of my
the
Never
way.
mind
the
that fact.
Listen,
conversation started on the
I
phone,
went out
and
of
when
my
she
way.
get in
No,
the
it
back
didn't.
chat,
Now this lady's
she
lying.
changed shit.
Now she's
Mm.
I
lying.
know how it went down
Now
with you
she's
and her because I
Yeah.
lying.
done had this same
but
Now
see
she's
situation
the
lying.
twice.
the thing with Honey,
Now
because I was on the call and I think we was laughing about the debate or whatever, and whatever happened jumped off. But it was you running to Silky's group with
and
it, like how you
doing what?
did 4 o'clock
Mm-hmm.
today.
And what did I do?
Mm-hmm.
You came in
Mm-hmm.
Silky's group with what happened in the bar
That's
and
not
started
true. That's
explaining that
not
they
true. Prove
And
it. Prove it.
being
Yes,
Prove
you
it.
surprised that
did.
people
Yes, you
Prove
did.
it.
responded. Like, that's
You
crazy.
Prove
came in
it.
here
Yes, you
and then
did.
you started talking in the back. First, it was I like this group better than the other group of women who I was in. Da, 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 da. Then you start talking
Who is
about
that?
the
Honey?
bitches in the bar. Then you start
Mm-hmm.
saying the harem of hoes. Then you started doing all of
Oh
that.
Mm-hmm.
yes. I
And I came in your
Mm-hmm.
yes.
inbox. Hold on.
Again.
And that was
Amira,
Y'all
before
wait.
see.
anybody
Hold
said
on, Shay. Hold
anything
on,
to you.
Shay. I came in your
Okay.
inbox,
Mm-hmm.
Amira, and I said, do not attack those other women. Don't attack everybody because you're
Girl.
mad at me. Come at me. Okay, I
Girl.
said, and then we could talk about it.
Girl.
You went off in the
Girl.
inbox, then posted that in here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of my
Mm-hmm.
shit, bitch.
Oh,
That's
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
what I
So,
said.
so,
Get
so
your dumb ass the
exactly.
Exactly.
fuck out
So
of my
So
now you
Oh,
shit.
see how
what?
you're
Okay,
the
so wait a
problem.
minute, wait a minute.
girl,
So it
you was
sounded like Honey was trying to.
surprised.
So it's like
So
there was
no, no,
a.
no.
She was
Listen,
trying to have a
listen.
conversation with you
No,
privately
no.
before
That
it
is
Hold on.
escalated
no,
Hold
into the
on.
chat.
no, no, no,
Yes,
no,
Somebody
that's
bring my
no,
man
exactly
in.
what
no,
happened.
no, no, no,
Somebody
TJ,
bring my
that's
man
exactly
in.
what happened.
no,
I
no,
was
no,
running
Trying to,
that
but
no,
it
to her
won't. It
no,
won't bring him
101,
in.
trying to
no, no,
de-escalate
no,
it
no, no,
to keep it with
Y'all
just
niggas
her and her.
crazy.
And then she brought the shit in
no,
here
no,
just like
no,
she did this morning at
no,
4 o'clock in
no,
the
no,
But
morning.
I'm just trying
no,
to figure
no.
Like,
out
come
what
on
is
now.
what does
That is
any of this
not
have to do with
true.
anything? Are you
That is
trying
not
to
true.
resolve certain
What is
issues
being
because there's too
said
much
is
tension
not
now,
true.
or is you're just like, fuck it, I done said what I said and it's
You
fucking
just want to
up?
fight.
Who, me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I'm
Me?
just
think she just wants
asking,
to
like,
fight.
because it went
Oh,
from what happened this morning at 4 o'clock. I got the understanding of that, but
yes.
now it's like all of these smaller fires that were never put out, and it's
Right. Do
like
you
you're
see that?
addressing each and every
I got to
single
deal with
one of
all
them.
these fucking people. But then I get blamed for talking too long when there's 5,000 people with an issue with me. So now I got to talk a lot because there's a lot of fucking people with a problem. Right?
Oh
Don't you
God! How did
see
all of
what the
these people
root of the
get this
problem
problem?
is?
Because
Don't you see
they're
the root
all
of the
attached to
problem?
the same person. What are we
Yes,
talking about here?
Kenny.
Who's the person?
Hey,
The
yo, honey,
person is
watch your
Honey. She
mouth. You
knows
said
that.
Kenny.
But
Who
Yo,
is the
a
honey,
lot of
stop
person?
these
playing with
people,
me,
a lot
man.
of these people are not attached to
Fuck with
Honey.
me. The fuck?
Oh my
So
Right.
who
God.
are these people that you talking about? So the people you had problems with
What
came
y'all
to
just
me.
said is a lie. And that's
I
No, a
why
lot of
don't
that's
these
what
even
I'm
people
like
are
not
honey
not
by
talking.
the
attached to
morning,
I
Honey.
don't have no
but we'll be
respect for
just
that. I
fine
do not
by
have
the end of the
respect for
week.
that. I do not have respect for that. I do not have respect for
But
that.
I'm trying to
All
figure
Because
out.
right.
So
That's
all
all
with
I
the
need
It,
milk.
to
I
so
do.
your
don't have
main
respect for
issue
that.
Why
I
is
you
with
don't.
telling
I
money.
us?
do not. I will not listen. I do not have respect for that.
So why
Do not
be it?
sit in my face
and lie to me. I don't accept that.
Nobody's lying.
I am not talking to you right
Me and
now.
Honey will be
What is
fighting
the lie?
by 2 o'clock.
No, Amira, what is the lie, Amira? What is the lie?
Who is that person talking?
This is Shay.
I do
What
not
is the
talk to you,
lie?
Shay. I do not
Oh
talk to
my
you.
gosh.
Oh,
Girl, fuck
All
all
right,
that
man, what you
bullshit.
Ask the
said?
question though. But
Oh,
here, let me read this.
like
It
what
says
the
hello.
fuck?
So they said I should have a comment with you because of the anger and energy
Hello?
that is happening, and I don't even see why or how. I said what I
Uh-huh.
said, you said what you said yesterday, and I left it alone. Now you are
Uh-huh.
disrespecting the entire group and going to
No, I
cause a
was not.
war because you were kicked out. Because I don't know what the
No.
issue could still
No,
be
that's not
today.
why.
That is what I said to you in your inbox.
And then I
So I did
replied
not
and
come
said,
to
bitch,
you,
get the
bitch
fuck out of
this,
my
bitch that,
shit.
da 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 da.
Get the fuck out of
I
my
came to
shit. Don't come in
de-escalate.
here trying to motherfucking
Exactly. And
gaslight me
that's
like
why
you
that's
were
the
there
problem
like
you
I
got
was there.
today,
I
bitch.
can
And
tell
that's
you
why I'm about
exactly
to
what the
take your
messages
head
say.
and put it on my
I can
motherfucking
tell
bar
you,
wall, bitch. That's what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
girl, shut the fuck up. Shut your dumb ass up.
I
Let's
ain't dumb
You're
hoe.
cap.
We gonna see
go.
who
You're
dumb when I
cap.
debate your
I
bitch ass
listened to
and
your
take your
debate last
head and
night.
put it on the wall, you dumb
You
bitch.
are
You're such a
terrified
stupid
of
Yeah.
me.
hoe because you just sat here and said that
You are
nobody was trying to
terrified of me.
de-escalate with you
You
when I
just
You
tried
tried
to
to
are
cop
de-escalate with
deuces
terrified.
with
you. This
honey.
is the dumb shit that you have.
You
You
are
wish you was me,
terrified.
Look
bitch.
at the
Now she's
bag.
trying
You
to make
are
me a barbarian.
terrified.
B, this shit crazy. I
This
like
Look
that
at the
is
energy.
bag.
literally, this shit is some bullshit. And you are capping just like that other bitch was capping, just like that other bitch was capping. And fuck all y'all.
Fuck you,
The
hoe.
truth. Like, can you
This
just
No,
Miss
who's
spill it
bitch
for
over
capping?
here.
real?
Listen, she
How could I be
that bitch
capping when I
weird
just
as
read what was
fuck.
in your inbox, stupid bitch? What the fuck am I capping
Well,
about, hoe?
well,
I came to
first
She
of
you
got
all,
a
respectfully
problem.
to try to
you didn't come to me
de-escalate, and
respectfully. You
you
came
didn't
to me
want to
very
be respectful.
disrespectfully.
I just read
You
it. There
came
was nothing
very, very
disrespectful about it.
disrespectfully.
I
You
just
came
read it.
very
There's nothing disrespectful about
disrespectfully.
it. I
Nothing
literally
she
You
just
came
said
read
was
it.
disrespectfully.
disrespectful. Come on.
Oh,
Hey,
You came
y'all, hold
very
on.
Ugh,
Oh,
disrespectfully.
hold on. Let me say just one thing.
bruh.
Fuck
You
all of
came
y'all.
very
Y'all didn't want to ring a
disrespectfully.
motherfucker ass. Fuck every last one of
Okay,
y'all.
We
what's
Fuck
going
this
tried to
on,
ring
bro?
you
conversation.
Well,
in.
Fuck
Brian
that
suggested
debate.
what's
We
Fuck
going
all of
on.
tried to
y'all.
ring you in.
We
It kept
can't
saying
bring
you was
nobody in.
busy. Silky got to delete. Silky got to remove
You
somebody. It's
had
too many
51
Hold on, I
people.
got
people.
a question. Hold on, Ikron, what do you mean? Because I'm
What she
asking you
say?
and you on a call, but you being quiet. So I'm trying to figure out what do you mean by that
She said,
comment.
TJ, let us do this shit. Fall back, she said.
So where am I going wrong in this
No,
conversation if my name
that's
is
not what I'm
constantly being
saying.
mentioned?
No,
Yeah,
what? What
Amira.
did I
I
say?
agree,
I
Zion.
honestly,
That
I
lady,
honestly
I
think that the
promise you,
No, no,
conversation.
I
I'm
meant,
about to be
hold on. I
taking
meant TJ, you got
your
this. Like,
head.
solve this
Don't put
because
your
you were
mouth
going
shit.
back and
Don't
forth
you
with her,
worry
and I
about it.
like that
It's
you
happening.
were neutral party. Sorry, my bad. It sounded kind of crazy on the text message.
Nah, it's all good, friend. It's all good.
You know, TJ, I love you, girl.
I just wanted to clear up because I'm like, wait, what?
I'm picking up my
I
Kenny.
don't
I'm
even
picking
know
up where
why
Kenny
we're
left
talking
off.
about this again when the
Fuck that
conversation
shit.
had actually progressed from here, and we were trying to because Kenny was on the phone earlier and he said that there were other things that he wanted to talk about. Everybody told Kenny to shut the fuck up, and I was the only person who said, Kenny, what are the debate topics that you want to discuss? Then, when we finally get in the conversation where he's able to share what the debate topics that he wants to discuss are, then now we're back talking about shit that don't fucking matter. Like, it's not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to take back anything that I've done or said to nobody, and they're not going to do the same thing. And so it's really that simple. Either get with it or get lost. Like, you don't have to fuck with me because I don't fuck with you. Like, it's really that simple.
Oh, God.
Like,
Girl,
those
you
who,
been on
the
here
people
all
who,
day. What's wrong with you?
so
All
anyway,
day. All day.
so
Nobody was
anyway,
studying you. You woke up 4 o'clock
girl,
in the
that's not
morning
true.
with this shit on
You
your
maybe
mind,
that's what you
and you
wish.
been on here all day, and you just keep on trying to convince people of something.
Gonna beat you up.
Like, what is wrong with you, girl?
Girl, I literally just said that we need to move on. I don't know what the fuck you're talking
You
about.
keep, you stuck. You can't, you
Y'all are the
stuck.
ones who keep dragging this shit back into all these other places, not me.
Lord
What?
Okay,
Jesus.
y'all, hold on.
We were
Time out.
talking
Time
about
out. Hold on,
we
y'all.
were
DeAndre
just
and
Okay,
having
Kenny
a
hold
was
on.
discussion
talking,
about
and she
we
interrupted that to talk about a hypothetical situation, which was actually an actual situation that occurred. But everybody else is
no,
bringing
it
it
was a
back up. Come
hypothetical
on now.
situation.
I can't lie
Oh,
though. I
Jesus.
want to talk about Honey Clark debate last night. So the nigga cowered out. Did the
Nigga
nigga tuck his
cowered
No,
out.
tail?
Oh
nobody fucking cowered
Yeah,
out.
he cowered out.
Honey
did.
thinks
He
you
sure
mean that. Oh,
did.
you think you mean that, honey?
about her
Yeah, we gotta
something
get
that
honey a
when you
certificate.
when you
She
was
gotta get a
Well, no,
certificate
listen, I
now.
get
Absolutely
paid. I
shout
get
out.
paid, y'all. A1 pays.
And you got paid. I
So
know A1
so
is pissed. I
wait.
know
So
A1 is
wait.
pissed.
Because
So
I won and
so
I'm going
is
to the next level. I got you, Zion.
you
You
got
in
a
the
you got a
is
comments. It's
Amira
either
and
gonna
Honey
be
going to
you
debate?
next or
you got a
Darius, Chef
participation code.
Darius.
Is
It's
Honey
gonna
and
be
Amira
You
going
Chef
to
got a
debate?
Darius
participation
or
trophy.
it's gonna be
Right,
You got
Chef
a
right, right.
Darius or
participation
you.
ribbon, bitch.
He
Excuse
still
Right,
me.
right.
talking.
Excuse me. The
You
debaters
got a
are
special
talking.
Everybody,
If
hold
you
on,
ain't
everybody
never
chill. Let him
debated and you
talk,
ain't never
y'all.
been in one,
you
shut
got
the
a
fuck
special
up, Amira.
participation
You're
ribbon.
not a
What?
debater.
Yeah,
Shut
Shut
up.
her
hold on.
talking.
Everybody
Shut up.
calm
Like,
out.
what the
Yeah,
So
fuck?
hey, y'all let
anyway,
honey talk,
His
though. Hold on.
Zion,
participation was whack as
Yeah, she
fuck.
got her victory
Zion,
Your
it's
yesterday,
you
y'all.
participation was
Let
whack
next.
as
honey
fuck.
talk.
That shit was weak
Next,
as
We
the
shit.
trying to
next
get in a
tier,
debate.
I got either
Your
Zion
presentation
or
was trash
Chef
as fuck.
Darius. That's who's next
Uh,
on
we,
my
No, she
tier.
didn't.
we
Whoever
trying to
wins
get
that
Amira a
debate, I
debate with
debate
Honey.
them next.
Let Amira and Honey debate.
Huh? Oh, I'm
Honey
taking
scared
her
of
head
me.
off. It don't matter.
Oh, she's
This
scared
bitch
of
don't
you?
know how to debate.
That lady
I'm taking
scared of
her
me.
head off
Honey's
on Paradigm
scared,
Shift.
Every
but you
last thing
You
about
scared
scared.
of
me, I would
Amira?
But
have
you
a conversation
scared.
with her. She
Okay.
run. I asked her what type of
There
person
has
she
nothing
want to
to
Girl.
do.
debate about.
There
She
is no
ran. She
conversation.
keep on talking
Bitch,
all
you're
this
not a
nonsense. It's
debater.
some bullshit.
Nobody
She's a
knows
fucking
you.
nobody,
Nobody
and
knows
I'll be a
you. You're not
nobody
a
too.
debater. You see the people on my
Bitch,
live right now? They're
but
laughing at
why
you
you scared?
because you ain't
What are you
nobody.
scared of
And they
then?
wondering why the
What
fuck
are you
this
scared of
nobody keeps
then?
goddamn
It should be
talking.
easy. Wipe
You
my
know
nose.
what,
Wipe my nose. Wipe my nose,
honey?
bitch.
I know.
You
That's what I'm saying,
Wipe my
Jayon.
nose.
It's between you or Darius. So between you or Chef Darius,
Okay.
whoever wins that debate, that's who I got to debate
I
with.
wouldn't give that bitch no easy clout. Let that bitch get in the ring and let her work her way up.
Good.
No, no.
I feel that shit too.
That's what I was.
I'm
That's what I
taking
was saying. But
I'm
see,
taking notes.
everybody know I'm gonna beat the bitch ass. They just need me to go ahead so I can, do some other shit.
I'm taking notes.
That shit was crazy. Mm.
Wow.
You
So
know
where
what,
they find that
Tonio?
coward ass? So where they find that coward ass
You
nigga
so
at? Bosco
petty.
Hoover?
He's debated. He debated on Paradigm Shift. He's debated on Paradigm Shift a couple times, like 3 times.
Yeah,
So
but
what
he
the fuck is
ran
that
from
nigga
me on this
excuse?
first one.
Neo,
Yeah,
he's
what was that nigga
Bosco. He should
excuse?
run from you. That's just being smart. They
He
thought
actually
you was the
didn't
number
all the
one.
way run. He
You was the
showed
number
up,
one
but
seed,
he quit.
and
All that
But he,
goddamn
he quit
and
promo
halfway through
for a
it.
nigga not to
oh,
show
I
up.
would have too, nigga. The way you debate, they shouldn't even allow that. They shouldn't allow that.
Well, they let him in that tournament. That was that Lions Den
Oh,
tournament with
okay.
Black
Yeah.
Jesus Minister and everything, and they were letting everybody get in that
See,
motherfucker.
I didn't even know about him debating over
Not the
there. I
black
just knew him
Jesus
on
minister.
Paradigm. Brother.
Well, that nigga super weak now. Shit, that nigga out the community. Like
Black
niggas doing
Sinister
shit like
Minister.
this.
I am your bishop, the black
But
Jesus
you gotta
minister.
retire for about a year or two, nigga. If you do a no show, nigga, that's just ultimate cowardly, nigga. That's straight up tail tucking, nigga. How the fuck you gonna do all that promo, nigga? Got these commercials going and shit like that. Niggas out here making avatars for your
They
punk
got
ass,
Chris
and
coming
you
for
don't.
Chris
The
coming for
niggas don't even
hit me.
show the fuck up, boy. And then now you got Honey out here, got niggas backing out and cowarding out like they debating me. This shit, I can't have this. I can't have Honey Clark got niggas cowarding out and shit. I
Yeah,
don't know
no, with
what.
Bosco, he was very underprepared when he came to the debate. And
Ah,
when, before the debate, when we was having a so-called preliminary, he wouldn't let me get out my point. He kept over talking me then. So he never wanted to listen to my angle on whatever the topic was. So when we got to the debate topic, he heard where I was coming from. He was like, "Oh, well, I thought you was dealing with such and such and such and such, and you're not. You coming from a different angle. So I'm gonna have to bow out. I'm through." And he just left. I was like, "Wait, what?"
What? He could have
Yeah,
rectified that in the question and answer.
yeah. But all of his rounds was geared toward a topic that I was not even,
we
a
can't
part of the
waste
You
topic
didn't
that I
even
time.
talk
wasn't
about.
even. Yeah,
So y'all
We
was
can't
having
waste
two
time
different
on none of these
debates.
fake ass niggas.
yeah.
No,
Mm.
they just fake ass niggas too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like we ain't gotta make no excuses. Any nigga that sets something up and the nigga don't show up for the shit, it's just a fake
But
ass
the
nigga
crazy thing
altogether.
is that he was the
Bumping their
affirmative.
guns.
So I was going against his argument. That was his topic.
We was doing free will versus
Oh God, I for sure wouldn't have been debating
yeah,
your ass on that.
versus predeterminism and
We done
shit like
did that
that.
one too much. That'll be a debate I tell him not to take.
Guys.
And once he saw the dictionary and everything was agreeing that predeterminism, like you can't have free will and consequences and everything, you know, for punishments for your actions. It's not free will at that point. Once he saw that, he was out.
Oh, I disagree with that, right?
Yeah, I know
Oh
you do,
shit.
but you don't debate.
I've been working on that free will thing, and I've come across some things that might just disprove what you're saying. So I might have to take you on it one day, brother.
Hey yo, who that? Paul? That's Paul
Yeah,
talking.
yeah.
Hey yo,
I've
Paul is
been
my first
listening to.
debater in my league, bro.
I've
Paul is the
been
first debater
listening
in my
to.
league. So
I've been I've been listening
we
to a little more what do you want to call esoteric teachings lately, a lot more. And I've come across some things that would actually disprove what you say. Would go against, rather. I ain't gonna say disprove, but would
It
go
wouldn't
against it.
disprove it, right?
It would definitely go against it and cause people to reconsider their position on it.
You talking about with the tree of knowledge? Oh, you're not going there with it. Okay.
I said I've been listening to a lot more esoteric teachings and came across something that would
the little
might
giant
that deals with what Neo was talking about.
I can
And
see that one
Yeah,
walking.
I know all the
I'm
angles.
yeah, I'm
Well,
not
the
saying
first
it's
thing you have to
You
get
know
over
all the
is the
angles. I know all the
definition of
Yeah,
angles.
because
free
it was
will,
up on the side of the
you
building.
know, in that context or whatever. The definition goes against the argument people are trying to make.
All right.
Be like, y'all define free will as the ability to make a decision, but the way I define free will is the ability to make a decision without getting punished by it.
Cause
Yeah, because if I
Yeah,
tell
see,
if I
that's
tell
my
my
dude.
my child if I tell my child that they got a choice between a red ball and a blue ball, but I slap the shit out of them if they pick the blue ball, then guess what? That child didn't have free will. They had the ability to make a choice. I gave them a choice, but I punished them for the choice. So yeah, let's not
Yeah,
play
that's
with
what
it.
I was just telling
what
Lynn.
They choose the
It's
here's the
like
balls you punish
problem.
them
coercion.
for.
Here's the problem with that. When you insert free will with a so-called God, then that's when you limit it to a free will. That's when you can use the little bullshit argument he just used, because you inserted a God that gives you a punishment as opposed to what happens just in life with your free will, your freedom to do. Because if free
Let's
will
sit
is so,
down,
hold on,
Paul.
because if free will is so free, I should be able to do whatever I want to anyone out here in these streets, and they should not respond to me in any negative way. And that's the way we're using this argument. If I go and slap a woman, I go take a woman's pussy, she should not be
What?
upset,
Oh my
because
god.
this is
No,
the talk of
No, that's
no.
not what
Listen
he's
to the
saying.
The
He's
discussion,
fuck?
saying, are you
sweetie.
choosing or
I'm
are you
trying to
choosing
tell you.
against the consequence?
No. The consequence is if I take something from someone, I should not have to suffer. If I whatever I do, no matter what, whether you give me a decision or I make that decision, I have a choice on what I want to do, not just based on what you say, but on what I want to do. That's basically a lot of times the argument. No matter what your decision is, you should be able to do it without consequence, and that's the problem.
Yeah, because that's actually what free will is. Because the thing is this, are you making the choice or are you just choosing against the consequence? Like a lot of people who went and voted for Kamala, right? Just because they didn't want to vote for Trump. It wasn't that they wanted to vote for Kamala, they were voting against Trump. So a lot what he's saying is a lot of your actions are not a result of free will, it's the choice to not have the consequence of the other action.
right?
Right. However, again, oftentimes in these discussions, when we're talking about God, and when you insert this God thing and say God gives you free will, meaning um, you can choose to do good or you can choose to do evil. If you do evil, then you're going to be punished. If you do good, you'll be rewarded. Right? That's basically the context of what we're talking about when you insert the God concept. But if you remove the God concept, all that shit is out the window. You do have
What
free
about the
will.
good and evil though? So
I
if you're good
said,
and
but
evil,
listen to
isn't
what
that
I'm saying.
subjective?
I just said, if you remove the God concept, all that
Nope,
shit is out the window.
that's not
That's
true.
not
That's
true.
not true. That's not true. Right now, Robert Sapolsky of Stanford University argues the predeterminism from a scientific and biological standpoint, from neurology, from your bioneurological chemicals and your experiences. Your choices are made according to scientists now, not because you have free will, but that you are predetermined to do certain things because of your chemistry and because of your experiences.
Right.
You're
And that goes back to us
There's no
basically
free will.
making our decisions based on,
That's
then that's
removing the
saying,
God.
right, understand this, Zion. We're basically saying that everything that we do is based on what we learn through our parents. That's really where that's headed.
No, that said that
You only hold on.
your genetics and your brain
Genetic.
chemistry, the way your
Yes.
brain is predisposed to being
I,
wired, you might
Yes.
be a little
I,
more aggressive than someone else. So
I,
you might get angry quicker than someone else because you're predisposed. You didn't make a decision to get angry.
I
You're just
said,
Right.
already wired.
right, and
Wired
all
that.
I said was that is based on our upbringing through our parents.
No,
All
that's
that.
not
That's what all.
bringing.
While you're talking, I heard what you
Chemistry.
said. Y'all saying this is a genetic thing, has nothing to
It's
do with
genetic.
your parents. I
Well,
get
No,
that, and I disagree
it
with
does
that.
with it.
That's
okay.
why I say
Experience
I
does.
disagree with that. But
Experience
you
does
keep
have
telling me that I don't understand, and I understand, but you don't want to hear why I disagree with it. So
Because
this
you were
why
saying it
sometimes,
like you was putting it in your own words what
But
we were saying, and you
and I'm
said
saying,
something totally
and I
different.
am
So
saying that. I am saying what you're saying. I'm saying is coupled off with what your parents teach you. While you might have a genetic uh, 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 ability to maybe lean towards this direction, if your parents influence that, whether they encourage it or discourage it, also plays a bearing on what you do in your life.
well, if you
So
said
it's
it like that,
bullshit.
you wouldn't have got the pushback. You know, you got to work on
I
that
was
effective
trying to. You niggas was
communication.
too busy trying to cut me off, saying I'm saying something different.
hold on, hold
You
on.
Because
you
you
niggas was
did.
too
I
busy
got you.
trying to cut me off.
So Hemi thinks that you're making a choice, period. Consequences don't deter people from doing bad. People don't want to go to jail, they still choose to commit crimes, right? But then he gave me a definition of free will that kind of went against that. I don't know if you realize that, Hemi. But it says free will in philosophy and science, the supposed power or capacity of humans to make decisions or perform actions independently of any prior event or state of the universe. Right? So that's kind of like what he's saying.
your
When you
parents,
can without the
your genetics.
consequences.
Right.
Right.
So you predetermined to do these
and
things.
that's one way I was gonna attack it. But the other way I attacked it was the idea of foreknowledge. You can't have foreknowledge and foresight of a creator, you know, and still be making a decision. You're not making a decision if everything you're going to do is already known. And he can write a book that's going to prophesy something in the future. And according to the Bible, he does exactly that. And our debate was whether the Bible supported free will or predetermination. So
Right. Because
according to
if
the
he's
Bible, you
omniscient,
can't
yeah.
have it.
Yeah. If we're coming from a biblical perspective, you might have an argument, but I would not be coming from a biblical
That's what we were
perspective.
coming from. That's what the debate was.
I know that's why I said I would, but I have to do a little bit more tallying on the information that I've come across that might be. But if we're gonna have the God concept inserted, then it's
It's
not
not
even worth having
inserted.
the
It was
talk.
already in there.
I'm
Yeah,
You're
they
trying
saying
to
were the
fight
for me
argument
something.
to
was
for
about
me to
whether
debate for me
you
to
had free
debate.
will if this person if you're telling me that God knows everything already, he knows what's gonna happen, he knows everything. Do you actually have free will? Like that was the combo.
I don't think
I,
you'll
I,
win
I
that.
know that. I know that.
You're
That's
not
why
going to win
I
that debate
opened
without
and
God.
started and said if you remove the God concept. I said
No,
that if you
and
remove it.
I argued that that was incorrect. That's why I brought up Robert Sapolsky at Stanford University, because he is an atheist, does not believe in God. He does not believe that we have free will on a biological and a genetic level, not just experiences, but your wire, your predisposition says no. So science, so removing God does not take away, you know what I'm saying, the argument.
So you're saying that this guy says that science has shown that predetermination and or free will come and predetermination are pretty much are one and the same. Am I understanding correctly?
Say that one more time.
No.
I'm asking you. Okay, Neil just said no, you're not saying it. So Neil's talking free will, you're talking predetermination. So now I'm trying to make the connection. That
predetermination is opposed to the idea of free will. If you have predetermination, you don't have free will.
You don't have free will.
It's like a one or the other thing. They're diametrically opposed.
So you guys don't think that you have two decisions, right? You have two choices, and either one of those choices can lead you down a different path. So for me, that means
predetermination is
my
there's
choice.
no
My
choice.
choice in that matter would be highly incumbent upon the way my brain is wired. So even though I might think that I'm making a choice, in all actuality, I'm making a choice based upon how my brain is functioning.
So the choice was really not right. So your options wasn't really open because some of the options your brain was wired to never make.
Right.
I don't know if I can accept that. I don't know. Now, if you're talking about involuntary behavior, sure. But when you talk about when we are actually making conscious decisions, I would disagree with that, brother.
You think that that's the whole thing. You believe that it's freaking daggone that you're making a choice. But really, your brain is just taking the two options and doing what it would normally do because it's wired a specific. You're programmed to do a certain thing.
Like when it comes to like rational behavior and irrational behavior, like some decisions you can take the calm approach, or you can take the totally irrational approach and go totally ballistic. Some people are wired to always answer the question in the most non-confrontational way, the non-confrontational tone and everything. Other people are wired to go the dumb way every fucking time. And you want to be like, well, like somebody who was out here earlier. You want to be like, why can't you just tone it down and calm down? But certain people always got to go to the shit side of it.
Hey, Neil, just say my name, bro. Like,
I wasn't, you know, I didn't say your name. I didn't pull your chain.
Was it you, Kenny? But anyway, back to the topic. I don't want to get off topic. This whole I'm gonna have to consider this because I again, you know, that just sounds like
check out Robert
when you say that the brain is automatically predetermined to behave a certain way.
Yes.
That each individual is predetermined by the brain to behave a certain way. Well, then that goes way back to Neanderthal and prehistoric times where you had the hunter-gatherers just acting on what we call instinct. And that's what it sounds like what you're saying. Instinctively. That's what it sounds like. I'm just telling you what it sounds like to me when I rationalize it.
Yeah, but the Neanderthal acts on instinct and the modern hominid acts on instinct as well. It's just a different instinct that was wired differently. So it appears that their intelligence increased when they're just predisposed to handle the situation a different way.
Right. So even with Neanderthal, they argue that is because due to the way their cranial space was shaped, a certain part of the prefrontal cortex, you know what I'm saying, wasn't the same size as we have it now. So they have very small foreheads, large brow ridges. That front part of their brain was one of the reasons why they functioned only as
Kenny.
Now,
completely different diet though. Like what y'all what
Kenny,
they was eating back then, yeah, it was totally different compared to
come to
genetically
the house,
modified
Lord.
stuff they eat now.
All of that stuff has
Yeah,
everything, and that's
Come to
why
the
I'm
crib
saying.
real quick.
yeah. I'm gonna disagree with you and the scientist and Neo
Oh,
on this, bro.
you have to disagree with Robert
I'm just
Sapolsky.
gonna, I'm gonna
Like,
have
stop
to.
feuding. You know,
I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go to my source. I'm gonna map it out. I'm gonna map out my source, and then I'll present the information much better. I disagree with it because what
You
you
gotta
just
give them what?
what you
Bipolar,
described, what
schizophrenia.
you and that scientist just described was instinctive behavior trying to rationalize it. That's what it sounded like to me.
Absolutely what it is. So I would
I'm
say,
just telling you what it sounds like, bro.
okay, I'm not
That's
arguing.
exactly what it is. Yeah.
Hold on, but then I'll throw a little more into the pot. It's almost like a postpartum depression. Like that's a chemical imbalance within that female's brain that's happening, which making her be depressed, which making her be sad, which making her want to be suicidal. You know, all those things do kind of come into play a little factor, even though it is highly subjective because you don't know everything that's going on in that person's life, everything that contributed to her brain being like that, and even men too, crazy, like I said, schizo, Dahmer, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Peter, pedophile. That's a chemical imbalance within that person's body and brain that literally kind of makes them act like that. You know what I'm saying?
Here comes from a lack of the ability to for the prefrontal cortex to function like most humans. Same thing with schizophrenia. Schizophrenia. Somebody can actually have schizophrenia down the line in their family somewhere and be okay all the way up until they're 35, and then all of a sudden it turn on, and now they over here bugging out, freaking daggone walking down the streets with their balls hanging out, right? So that's not a choice. That's the brain fucking up.
It sounds like that atheist pushback against the religious idea of free will. That's why I'm like, that's just what it sounds like, bro. It's pushback against free will and talking about instinct and trying to rationalize it and make it sound good. That's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like to you, but I guess your brain is wired that way to be stupid.
If you get into the dopamines, even if you go to the dopamines that make you not give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the chemical imbalance. It's all chemical.
And you're a depressed person, or you have a higher propensity towards suicide and nihilistic behaviors. Some people will run around killing folks because their prefrontal cortex ain't functioning.
Oh, the serial killers. But what about the people that got the predator gene? They got that code. What is it that makes them want to be a killer? It's like certain people that have that predator type of DNA in them or whatever like that. Nigga, roll that shit up. They fired that nigga.
That is a dysfunction of the prefrontal cortex. That's where your apathy and everything comes from, your associated processes that make you look at somebody riding a skateboard and bust their ass, but all of a sudden you feel it like, ow, damn, that hurt. Like if you look at somebody hurt themselves and it don't hurt you, you could just laugh, you can laugh it off. That doesn't necessarily mean you ain't feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of can feel with somebody else just bust their balls on the freaking daggone rail trying to freaking skateboard, right?
Y'all remember when Alfie tried to call me light-skinned? This is my brother right here, y'all. That's my brother right there.
Well,
that's my brother right there. He light-skinned. Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, but Paul, that you have a big problem with that. I would just say before, just definitely check out Robert Sapolsky. He's like one of the leading persons on this conversation. He just had a conversation with Neil deGrasse Tyson about predeterminism and if free will is real. I think that's a great conversation for you to check out. And they gave him pushback, so you know what I mean. But I think it's something to consider. That's all. I'm done clapping guns. So wait, yo, honey. So Bosco ran off last night. I didn't even see that part. I thought the game was over already. After I saw the second round, you cleaned him.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was like, I thought I saw the second
I
round.
was like,
I'm like,
it's
well,
over, bro.
this is done. Yeah.
But he was like,
And then
hold
he
on,
ran.
wasn't that Michael standing right there next to Jesus?
Right. I was like,
Yo, and then when that was over for me is when you proved that the angels would not accept worship, but Christ could.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was over. I was like, oh, girl, you preaching, girl, go ahead and preach.
That's what I said. I was like, oh my God, y'all got me up here preaching, defending Jesus. What's going on?
Yeah, you got him on that. That was over. Yeah, he must have came out of that Jehovah Witnesses because Jehovah Witnesses teach that.
Yeah, Jehovah's Witnesses and the 7-day Adventists. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, how in the hell, honey? First tournament match, she get the one nigga that's too coward to even show up. I swear.
Right, but then
I swear, I'm like, that's supposed to be
round
me.
is crazy because I was like Zion and Chef Darius, because Chef Darius, I seen him commenting like he seems like a pretty smart dude, so he ain't no like pseudo or nothing of that. Yeah, I see him in the comments sometimes.
Chef Darius. No, nigga, is that okay, that's not Dan. Man, that was so. Did he even give an excuse? Did he even a heads up? I'm running late. Any of that? He just ran out of town. He just went to Mexico.
Yeah, he ran like at the last minute. That's the reason why it was like, no, we're gonna call it because
yeah, we ain't about to redo this shit. Reschedule. We ain't about to do
judges
none
was
of
there,
that shit.
everybody came up but you, and then it was like the time of the debate. But you couldn't make it.
So why did he leave? What was his reason?
They been planning that shit. How far out, honey? How far out was y'all planning that debate? Y'all had that debate set up how long ago? What, a month? Something like that? Like, with plenty of promo, plenty of time to prep, plenty of time to get you. Yeah, dog, these niggas, dog. It's just grown ass niggas, dog. Just sorry as the fuck, man. Like, they'll talk all that shit. Talk a good game. Talk that shit up. And then when it come time to show, them niggas like, bug the fuck out. Oh, I ain't showing up. Fuck it. Actually, they talked themselves out of it, right? I ain't gonna show up. Fuck that, man. I don't need to show up for that shit. Like, nah, nigga, you should have said that shit before you started the motherfucker. Crazy. These niggas are waste niggas time.
So he went through all of that and then left. Did he give a reason why?
He didn't show up. He was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it like at 7.
Wait. I thought y'all was debating yesterday though.
We were supposed to, so I did I would just did my presentation.
Oh, so that was just you. Okay.
Yeah, I had to do the presentation because it was like he was there. And then he never came back.
I thought, because I damn sure saw the man in the room for a second.
Yeah. Well, I damn sure saw him in there.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, you know what? And then all of a sudden he did disappear. I was like, what happened? Did he drop out? You know what I'm saying? His mic get fucked up or something? I thought he was gonna pop back in, but after I heard, you know what I'm saying, you break that shit down, I was like, oh, it's over. I don't have to watch no more.
Did he realize it was gonna be a loss? Like, did he ain't even fight? Nigga ain't even grab his sword. Like, nigga, that's that weak shit. I don't like, nigga, Titans, nigga, Gladiators, nigga, Coliseums, nigga. What the fuck are you? Nigga, you not even grabbing your sword, nigga. Like, you ain't got no business even being around in this shit. Yeah, these niggas, okay. Unsheathe your sword. You got your trick.
People just can't say this, man. Some people just can't do it, you know?
Yeah, I don't know why these fake fraud niggas hype themselves all the way up to it be game day, to it's showtime, and then they motherfuckers go in the night. Like, I was taking on my day to make sure I see that debate. Like, I was setting up shit to make sure I don't miss it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Sabio's the same way. He's only able to perform where there's other people who and I'm still with his position. He has to be in an echo chamber. But the moment that he steps out of that, you know what I'm saying, he cannot debate because he doesn't want to be. I guess, you know, some people are just afraid to be critiqued at all on anything. You know what I mean? And you know, people don't have that thick skin. You know what I mean? You gotta have a little bit of a thick skin to be able to take you know what I'm saying, somebody's disagreeing with you. You know, like some people just can't even take somebody having an
Yeah,
oppositional.
Santo, man, you need thick skin, dog. You can't be soft, bro. You need thick skin out here.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy, man. No, yeah, don't do a Chris
Alligator
Harris.
Park, nigga. A rhino.
Yeah,
You gotta pick one.
don't come into this thing doing the Chris Harris, okay? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna drop the mic like Randy Watson and shit and walk off. That ain't gonna fly, man.
With the Randy Watson.
Randy Watson. That's so chocolate.
Drop the mic. Walk off.
Like he just did something.
It's just why that nigga, boy. So man, that's crazy, boy. I think, what? I mean, I can't even. So that's how I was when I got my free win, huh? That's like nigga ain't even got to do no work.
You're gonna get a couple of free wins. You know what I'm saying?
Couple of free wins. How many free wins you got? You got some free wins.
Listen,
So you gonna get a couple of them.
listen, as long as I'm going to the next one.
I had one no show. I forgot who that was. Oh, that was what's his name? The brother from California. What's the he has a Muslim name. Abdul. Abdul ran. Abdul did not show for the debate.
Not Abdul.
Abdul ran from the debate. And that was a flat earth debate too, right after Takori. He ran.
Not a flat earth debate.
And then there was another person who walked out. I forgot who it was. Walked out in the middle of the debate. Oh, it was outside the cube.
Outside the cube.
Outside the cube, walk right.
Or cube? Is that cube? Is cube and outside the cube the same niggas?
Yeah. Cube ain't never.
Oh yeah, cube. Sorry ass.
He's a drama queen, man.
He said to Monica Luckett after she waxed his ass with my weapons. That nigga. I tell you. Ready for the trip.
Yeah, I was watching him in that debate because he was trying to make the claim of the monkeys, you know what I'm saying? We being monkeys.
He put hands on that nigga.
And I was like, almost if you're going to deal with science, you have to deal with classification, special classification, and there is no scientist in this world. I don't care how far you want to go back with evolution. They're not going to be classified. A human being is not going to be classified as a motherfucking goddamn monkey.
In the animal kingdom. Like, why would you put the human into the animal when the human clearly thinks years out, 10 years out, 5 years out, 20 years out? Out of urban corporations, they was literally had plans 20 years out. Oh, we're not gonna roll that out for another 20 years. Right. That's how far in the game that motherfucking yeah, they ain't. Even with politics, politics is the same shit. They think they're 8 years ahead of time. Like they're already planning their people that they're putting in position, but they're planning on that 8 years ahead of time. Right. Boy, they got to go before the turn, so they got to already start working on the shit years ahead of time just to get you to the point to where you can drop in on this year. Crazy game.
That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Makes us distinct.
Yeah, I've been a roller.
Ain't that what you doing? Oh yeah.
I'm rolling for the trip. So I gotta be rolling all at the house.
Oklahoma.
Another 6 hours.
Oklahoma. Yeah, man, that shit crazy though. So who's debating next now? Who next up? I keep trying to get. I mean, y'all gonna be getting it on soon enough. Then I got Cosmon. Cosmon Cal, he gonna get the business too. I can't wait. Mark that nigga. But who next up on the Titan League? Since I guess Honey got hers out the way. Is that the first one or the second one? Was that the first one?
When I'm supposed to be going.
That was the first one for Titan League?
Yeah.
That was the first one of the tournament.
Right.
Right.
I don't know who's next.
How the hell out of a tournament like
the next
this?
one I think is versus Lifetime on Sunday.
Oh,
okay.
That's gonna be fucking funny. Henry gonna eat that boy. Henry gonna eat him up.
Henry been getting us some practice in, so he should be progressing, not evolving, progressing.
He's getting seasoning on. Seasoning. You know what I mean?
You're not surviving, you're thriving.
Forever, man. He's been arguing the same thing forever. No matter how many times he get beat, he think he gonna come back with the same argument. You know what I'm saying? He wait freaking a whole year till everybody forget about the last time he got beat.
That's what it goes on.
Come back, wait till everybody done forgot. I got clips of that shit. That was one of my funniest debates, yo. That was one of my fucking goddamn greatest hits. I beat up on that boy so bad.
Yeah, I can't. Man, the first tournament debating, we get a no-show. Shit, I guess that's our first official. So I was too scared to step in the ring, so we got to count it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a technical knockout.
Yeah.
The best offense. The best offense.
I was like, I want to know, but yeah. So we'll see with the next debates, and then I'm supposed to be debating on Paradigm Shift.
And then it's like, do we count that as you saying you finally got your first debate out the way? I mean, we count it, but we can't.
Yeah,
you didn't go through you didn't get the what do they call the ring time?
Gotta win. Josh got to win for Greg not showing up.
Oh, I can't wait to start Josh.
Is that nigga not showing up?
That nigga said his dog ate his phone and shit.
Yeah, it was a baby blizzard. Nigga, what?
Not the excuses.
My computer screen cracked all up. It was all kinds of shit. Yeah, it was like God, an hour before the debate and shit. Like, nigga, you scared as fuck.
They break it down.
Why though? My thing is, I thought that Greg was actually a good arguer. I thought he could do that well. So I was like, I didn't understand why he would be scared.
Did he not have his presentation serious? We didn't really have a presentation together.
I know that one thing I do know is that going back and forth. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Going back and forth on here versus like getting your side and presenting and your argument. Yeah. And then you got to still be on your toes. Like, not only can you do what you wrote, like you have to be on your toes. You got to be able to answer to whatever they said that you may not have got down.
You have to improv. Yeah.
You know what, honey? Let me go ahead and give you a little bit of advice from the little bit of action we did see out of you. Only thing I'm gonna give you just a teensy bit of advice.
What you gonna say? More hype.
No. The only thing I gotta say is stop saying in the middle when you're talking. Stop talking and then going Just try to cook. That's it. That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna keep it short. Like I said, we didn't see much, but the little bit I did see, I was like, okay, let me make sure I let her know that. Yeah, just take the ums out. The ums don't.
Everybody has those little in between words that you use when you think. Some people like everybody does that.
Yeah, it shows you're not really as strong with your stuff as you should be. It's like people that talking like right at the top. Yeah, right. Like that's the same shit. Like I'll just be able
my New York flavor. Everybody hates me for that shit because I'm like, you know what I'm saying, son.
It's like, what is it? Is it thought that what's that shit thought always says at the end of the day? You heard me, right?
At the end of the day, that's your safe word. That's where you're getting your thoughts together.
Yeah. So at the end of the day.
I mean, it was a good I'm just saying, just like JJ told me to stop cussing.
Right. I had to work on that too, because when I
stopped, JJ was nigga told me I took him smooth out my mouth. I ain't cussed ever since. Like he kept me cussing. I'm very good.
Yep. When I stopped cursing in between words, you know what I'm saying went up.
I say you gotta,
I'm saying for the curse words in between.
You know what I'm saying? You hear me, right? Yeah, you don't need to cut that out and just kill it with the info.
Right. Jacobus, what's good, baby?
Yeah, I did want to see some counteraction. It would have been nice to see a little counterattack, in the exchange.
What's good?
What's good with you? That's what I thought was going to happen.
Sorry, Mo. What up, Von? What up, Silky?
What it do?
What up, Juju?
On
what
Saturday,
up, honey?
I'm a spank freaking dad.
Honey coming off a hot victory. She coming off a hot win.
Fuck
Go
this
ahead,
nigga
Eddie.
talking about.
No, I was asking nobody. What's up? He said, "Hey, honey." They had me in there preaching last night. You heard it, nobody? That's crazy. I'm like, I'm not
Honey
even a
about to
Bible
have
believer.
altar call up in this motherfucker.
Is that
He's about to
Jalen?
have an altar call
Is
in this
that Jalen
motherfucker.
Is
West?
that Jalen?
Jalen running around here like a little old boy? Jalen West on his bike?
Bitch, you got me fucked up. I ain't rode a fucking bike, nigga, since the fucking 6th grade. No bullshit.
Nigga, you was a
Bitch, type shit.
Type shit. Well, go down. You saw Honey nigga cower out, man, her opponent?
No, I ain't see that.
Yeah, they
When
talking
was
about he pulled a Jalen. Yeah, they said that nigga cowered out and shit. They calling it a Jalen now.
who said that? Who
I'm
said?
like,
I'm about to say, cause shit.
oh,
Point me in the
that.
direction.
You
Point
believe
me in the
it?
direction. So who
Oh,
say
point me
Jalen
in
and
the
Howard?
direction.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, lie. You still gotta get your first in though.
Nigga, I thought Wade was supposed to set up a
Yeah,
sit
you need to
down.
join your ass in the tournament like Honey did. Shit, Honey made sure she go get some action.
Nigga, so how yours? Wait, so are you in the tournament? When yours?
Yeah, he
Right.
is. He got a
I'm
debate.
booked up.
Look, Jalen, he debating
Huh?
Yaya. I can't wait for that debate. He's
Oh,
debating
when is that?
That shit
Yaya,
gonna
When
bro.
be
is that?
fun, yo.
When is
Oh,
that? When is that? When
I
is that?
can't wait for that debate, bro.
Honey,
That
I
shit
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
cap.
crazy.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm sorry for missing yours, but I'm not gonna miss that one. When is that? That's gonna be funny. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be
Oh,
hot
that's
that
We're
day.
gonna be
gonna do the
hilarious.
face off on the 8th, man. We still gotta set the date. Oh
Boy,
my goodness. Yeah,
boy,
this
I'm gonna
gonna be
cop.
nasty.
I'm gonna
This
cop
gonna
me
be
a whole.
nasty.
I'm gonna cop me a whole 7th for that. No bull. Matter of fact,
It's like I'm his hardest opponent, and
I
he's like
got
my
this.
weakest one.
One my life. Boy, that shit about to be funny. That's gonna be one for the ages. That's gonna
And
be
then
one for the
Jalen
ages.
guy Yaya was like, you remember Silk? It was me and you that started this, bruh. I was like, oh yeah, dog. Y'all should have heard a nigga on the call the other day. It was
Started
hilarious.
what? What did he
Cause he talking
start?
about when I debated Apollo, when me and Apollo had that little debate discussion, remember?
Oh
On
yeah,
his panel?
you talking
Yeah.
about you talking about the betrayal that you did to me, and this is what we at now. That's why I don't fuck with you back here.
I mean, it
No,
does all stem back to
because of
that,
the
though.
sucker shit. Because of the
It go
yeah. So
back
I'm
to
glad
it,
that you
don't it?
admitted that you did some sucker shit, hoe ass
Look, I
nigga.
got kicked off the fucking panel. What you mean?
Nigga, we could
You
have still.
niggas ain't found me, nigga. And I went out and
Hey,
get
you know what? You know what, Silk? You know
motherfucking.
what? You know what? Silk? I'm
You
gonna keep
came
it a
back
buck.
like the
Silk,
Israelites,
Silk,
nigga. And
Silk, Silk.
I built the Egyptian empire.
I look like an Israelite boy.
You niggas is the Israelites, and I'm the
Man,
Egyptian empire. And you brought y'all dog asses over there back
I'm
to
not.
me. Cause you ran out of family.
I could never be a part of. You know what? I ain't gonna even go down that
He
rabbit
said,
hole. I'm gonna leave that shit alone. I've been chilling. You know what I'm saying? I had. You know. I'm chill. I'm cool. I'm cool.
you was there, nigga. You was there.
I'm
You
cool.
didn't speak up. You
Man,
supposed to be like Jesus and say something.
all I
But you
know
went
is
along
that
with him.
when you did
Judas.
that shit with Apollo, nigga, everything started to hit the fan.
What you mean?
You got kicked out of PBO. You got put in exile. I
Y'all was
left.
always trying to kick me out, bruh.
Bro, because you was on pseudo shit at the time, boy. You
Oh,
still
I
on
was
pseudo
on
shit, but it was
I'm
way
on
worse back
pseudo
then.
shit.
A whole
No,
year ago,
oh,
it was way worse back
I
then.
was on pseudo shit. According to you niggas, huh? According to Jalen and Wavy.
I smoked you, nigga, in
I just want to
evolution.
say that I'm going to say this because of his introduction to Honey, that he is no longer as pseudo as he was before.
Pseudo. You know what? All of y'all are pseudo, okay? Let go for every
You
one of
see, honey?
y'all.
You see, honey? Give that nigga an inch, he gonna take a fucking mile. You see what happened? See? Shit I be talking about right now.
You silly as the fuck. Don't be mad at me because I'm gonna get my mile in, nigga.
I ain't gonna count, man. Since I've
What's
been
the new,
gone,
what's our new word, A1? Y'all niggas 40% debaters, man. Y'all get
type
a 40
shit.
cut. y'all 40 cut debaters, bro. 40 cut.
40%.
Talking like you're 40. You're 60.
Dude, you ain't getting a 60. Oh man. That's just hilarious.
So anybody got some new?
Funny.
So anybody got some new information this year?
Oh yeah, we got a lot of information.
That's not about Berbers.
What you trying to learn?
How about those Berbers?
Not
How
not not
about them
about. We ain't doing it.
Burger babies?
How the fuck you talking when your head is at the bar, bitch? Take your scared ass to Walmart since you hate being a target. You taking on the city, Barbelonia is with it. Fuck that victim shit, bitch. I eat beef and baby, it's delicious. Please don't mind. You know it's the big bully production. The Queen Bee, Executioner, Barbarian, and we in the building. I come through, ho, let me glow, honey, let me reload. I come through, ho, let me glow, honey, let me reload. I come through, ho, let me glow. I'm the queen, let me reload. Getting sent out like a hoe, but you can't match nothing I'm on. Bitch, you pressed about me, ho can't get no rest behind me. You can't raise no bar, put them weights back, bitch, you can't flex behind me. Bitch ain't never meant to go. Talk about what she thinks she know. Never talk to me before, ho, is you was the answer, no. You stay on leftover dick, fucking with leftover bitches. I see why you can't debate, cause you ain't cooking in the kitchen. Talking to this bitch named Queen, thirsty for a fucking win. This the world your animated ass is fearful to be in. A win against me is elusive, ho. Never seen power before. I'm Tasha, yeah, Angela, and you'll get killed chasing that ghost. Barbarians is lurking, bitch, I'm lurking. Yeah, it's hunting season. Bitch, you crying, do some push-ups. I don't need a fucking reason. Get down and lay down, folk. Stupid ass don't even know. I'm waiting at your front door, knock you clean out them stilettos. How the fuck you talking when your head is at the bar, bitch? Take your scared ass to Walmart since you hate being a target. You taking on the city, Barbelonia is with it. Fuck that victim shit, bitch, I eat beef and baby, it's delicious. Cheese on mine.